All right, welcome on in, guys. Happy Wednesday. Man, it's like easy to lose track of days, and especially with some developments the mayor and I have to share tonight. But for anybody that doesn't know, this is Mayjorly Bearded. Wednesday nights, we drink Mountain Dew, we eat beef jerky, we talk about beards, we talk about family, we talk about life, and anything else you guys want to. There's no agenda. The mayor. We talk about family, we talk about life, and anything else. No. All right. There's no agenda. Mayor, you're playing. And the mayor. We talk about family, we talk about life. We got a little echo going. The first time ever.
Let me get this.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I got it going on YouTube too.
Yeah. All right, he's coming back, guys. He's coming back. Well, that guy that will be coming back in is the mayor. And so we are just hanging out. Mayor, if you come back in, you just got to mute YouTube. That's all you got to do. You just got to mute YouTube. Okay. No, we're here. We're here, guys. No tardy slips here. The mayor's there. He's just figuring out his setup as we go through. All right. Hopefully he'll be back in just a second. I'll tell him just mute YouTube. There you go. All right. So hello. Not late, just didn't refuse. Okay, all right. Got it. All right. He's back. All right, did you mute YouTube?
Yeah, I had it minimized in the background. That's the first time I ever did that.
I know, that's what I said. It's a first. It's a common thing on live streams, but that is a first here. But remote streaming will bring some new challenges, just like our teaching. And if you guys don't know, this is the mayor. I even got it right because it's opposite for us, but this is the mayor over here. Mayor, how you doing?
Doing good. Nice to see everybody. I have missed doing this. I hit 7 o'clock this afternoon, and we just had kind of a lot happening in this small under one roof kind of thing. But it was just a lot of like stepping up. And so I was 7 o'clock. I was like, man, I'm a little worn out. But, Betsy said, my wife, Betsy, she said, you know what? You're going to draw energy from the group of guys. You're going to be good. And she was right. I'm already feeling powered up.
That's a fact. I forgot to throw on my Instagram live now, live. So yeah, we'll talk about all that stuff, guys. Definitely a unique day. Definitely, I am not a stressed person at all. I mean, I don't even fall on the scale. But today there was definitely some stress, and we'll talk about that. We keep it positive like always. But to begin, Mayor's got the Mountain Dew. I got the Mountain Dew. Mayor, what are you munching on for some jerky today?
Oh, something a little different. We got it shipped from Meyer in Michigan. If you guys don't live in Michigan, Meyer's in a few states, right? But not.
Yeah, it's like Midwest.
So I got the teriyaki because I know, I knew Dan couldn't try this one out. So the teriyaki beef jerky from Meyer brand. So we're going to give that a shot.
What's the brand? It's just Meyer.
It's called All Natural. It's the Meyer generic or Meyer store brand.
Nice. And I got some classics, some OGs for me. We don't have anything new in today. And we'll talk about it in a second, but the shipments are all messed up right now. But I have a couple left. These are my last, I think, 2, 3. I got 3 left of the Duke's Hatch green chilies. And then I also have Jack Link Sweet and Hot. So excited for those ones. I'm sorry to hear that, Bearded Dragon. He said he lost his cousin that's been fighting the virus. Yeah, man, it's spreading wide. We had a student from our school district. Him and his father passed away last week from the virus. I think we all have somebody that is impacted with it. It's one of those things where it's reaching out to everybody. So hopefully everybody's staying healthy. Everyone's doing their part. I know in Michigan, the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, are supposed to be our peak if the charts are right, and then we're supposed to start going down.
Now, when they say peak, that means most people passing away per day. Is that what?
Yes. They're measuring that by deaths, measured recorded deaths by the coronavirus per day. And of course, we don't know what that real number is, right? We don't know who's passing away that didn't get tested and everything. But they've been weirdly accurate with their charts in Italy, in China, and everywhere. So they're hopefully it's going. Lost my uncle today. Man, I'm sorry, Matt. Yeah, a lot of us, man. A lot of us. And it's okay to acknowledge that, right? It's okay to have that grieving period. That's natural. It's probably healthy.
Yeah, put it out there, guys. We will. There's sometimes you need positivity. Just even in the hardest situations, there's still ways to be positive about it, and it doesn't hurt to share your feelings. I was talking to my son about that earlier tonight. Just if something's really bugging you, this is me talking to a 7-year-old, but something's bugging you, let's just be straightforward with it, be clear about it, and let's get that feeling out there so we can kind of figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, we're positive, but we're real. I mean, the positivity is real. What we talk about is real. So if something like that happened, man, yeah, we're truly sorry to hear about that and acknowledge it, but hopefully take your mind off stuff too. That's part of what we do is help each other out. The mayor and I need this. We need this after a stressful day. Yeah, right. Get some beverages. Actually, guys, in the chat, throw in the chat right now. What are you drinking? I have a Mountain Dew can, and I have my last bit of water here today. So what are you guys sipping on over there? What's up, Mr. Beard Octane? And hello, everybody. Mr. Swag, a.k.a. family in the building, a.k.a. love, a.k.a. support. Sean Law, Steve O, Brian Hershey, the whole Hershey family. Viking, Bearded Buffer, Bluegrass, Mike Fusion, Vinny G, Bearded Barbarian, Sober Chef Eric, Gary, Buffalo, Gabriel, Ryan, Billy, Kyle, Robert, John. Oh, man, Doug, Terry, Pete, Hector, D. Wayne, Josh, J702, Drac, Chris, Dragon, Grant, Jamie, Matt, Robert, Jesse, Joshua. We got everybody in here. Dieter, I like that name, Dieter. Jadub, Reviews, TY, GG, Multi-Blue, Sean, Jeremy, Holly, Gustavo. Ooh, that's nice. That's fun to say. Gustavo, Jay, Brian, Steve, Jeff, Everett, Dean, Beard Nerd. Oh, Sandy.
Did you just catch Holly? Holly.
David, Dad Beard. The mayor's in here. So, yeah, so we got those. Mayor, did you crack it already?
I did. I couldn't wait.
Listen carefully here. Ooh, how'd that sound cool?
It did. That was like what's that stuff where kids you watch people eat and stuff for the sound or
ASMR.
Yeah, that you already had it. You were there.
That stuff is weird. I do like the surprisingly pleasing videos. Have you ever seen those?
No.
So it's like somebody that is laying like bricks, like somebody that's a master paver that like lays like amazing bricks, and they're like so skilled at their job, or somebody that takes like a cheese cutter, a massive cheese cutter, and it like cuts cheese and it just looks cool. There's a ton of like, they're like satisfaction videos or pleasing videos. Not as weird as you, oddly satisfying is what Ross says. Not as weird as you think, right? The name like, woo,
right,
okay.
Right.
But they're pretty good. So, yeah. So today was a weird day for us. Let's run down kind of a timeline over the last few weeks here. So, Mayor, you lead in from the Thursday, our last day at school, until today, and then let me take today.
Ending, school kind of just went out like in a circus kind of. Our school, I would say, does a good job, but it was just crazy. When we exited the building on that 12th, we were doing it in waves, so the kids weren't in larger groups. It was like all of a sudden that whole social distancing thing had come in, and it was like in the middle of our school day, and we had groups. We have 1,000 kids in our building. Trying to get them out the door and eat food and eat lunch was a big challenge. So since then, we have been on what's called supplemental kind of. It's like kind of putting out as best we could, putting out like whatever, putting out whatever we did on like online. I had like just some like background generics, stuff like some science things. Anyways, long story short, it's been kind of like hit and miss. 40
spring break in there.
Yeah, spring break was in there last week. And then we had last week in Michigan our announcement that we're shut down for the rest of the school year. And it was in the middle of our spring break, and it just kind of, it's just like, it's, you guys know, it's just like you're in a prize fight and you're getting hit left and then you're hit right. And some of you guys are getting hit financially. Some of you are getting hit health wise. And when you consider all of that, the and having our own kids at home, it was crazy. So we didn't know exactly what we're doing. Today, we kind of got a little more on that page of what we're going to doing. And I think Dan's going to tell you about some of the ups and downs on that.
Yeah. So we kind of were given very small guidelines on what to do to help our students. And supplemental is we're not supposed to move on with our content. We're supposed to cover exactly new thing or not new things. We're supposed to throw in things that can be interesting that will add to what we were doing. And if anybody, people have been like imitating me lately, playing my mustache. It's not for styling. It's because it's in my mouth, just so you know. And hello, Mrs. Hershey. We didn't know exactly what the plan was with our students. Well, they officially kind of gave us the plan this week, but we're still on supplemental. We're working the plan out. But today things got like real. It was almost like there were mandates from the state, and the state said, you need to have this reported to us. So everything came rushing at us. Everything came rushing at us. You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. And as a teacher, we teach. We love to help our students, but this is uncharted territories. This is something where the mayor and myself both have young kids at home, right? So it's different. I can lock myself in my studio and work all I want. You cannot explain to a 3-year-old, Dad is at work. No, he's not. He's downstairs. No.
I see you. Yeah.
Dad is at work. I can knock on the door and he's going to say something back. So there's this weird balance of being a parent, but also being a teacher at home for our own kids. We're tasked with teaching our kids at home, but we're also tasked with teaching our students, which I love. But today was a lot. Everything hit us all at once. It was a crazy dump of information. I don't know if it was preventable. I don't know if there's a better way. I'm not criticizing it at all. I'm just saying that it was stressful for us. There were so many things hitting us, so many emails we had to check. And normally we check in for work at 7 a.m. We check out of work at 3:30 p.m. Teaching. I coach. I do all that on top of there, so I don't say like, oh, good job, that's easy. Here, we were getting emails up until 6 o'clock telling us urgent, read now. So we don't even really have hours. We don't even really have structure, all while answering parent emails, all while grading assignments, all while answering student emails, all while going on video conferences. So it was a lot today that we were tasked with doing as a father, as a teacher of homeschooled kids, as a teacher that's remote, but also as an educator that's being given mandates. So we need this, guys. We need you. We need this. We don't we don't have anything else but you guys, right now for that.
Sounds like Bluegrass Bearded wanted to know what I teach. I teach 8th grade science, and Dan is a social studies guy, 7th and 8th grade. And then, just to add to what Dan, with my kids, my boys are in 2nd grade and 5th. So we had like 3 out of 4 of us on a different Zoom or Google Meetup at the same time today in our house. And you want to talk crazy? That was crazy. And then, then we had Owen did his soccer practice out in the front lawn with his mom on her phone, like turning it and showing him what to do. And it's just certainly there's some new like I think when we come out of this, there's definitely going to be some different ways of looking at things, and some companies that say, do we need to keep a physical facility anymore?
Yeah, many things, right? I think one thing that we will be cemented in is teaching and how valuable that physical location is. I think teachers are going to be more respected than ever before. I think stay-at-home moms are going to be more respected than ever before. Bearded band director here says, same boat, Dan. I'm in the middle school teacher in Oregon, 2 middle school students at home, and school was canceled for the rest of the year today. It hit me hard, man. And I didn't even touch on that. The emotional roller coaster of having school canceled for the year. Abruptly, no plans, no goodbyes, no anything. And people may say that's corny, may say it's cheesy. Man, that hit. I mean, we teach because we love it. We teach for those connections, those interactions. And the mayor and myself yesterday went up to the school to collect our things. We finally were able to. It was all cleaned down and everything. And when we walked through the halls, man, it was eerie. It was frozen in time. Nothing had changed. Everything was the way we left it. There were no students there, and it was like a rush of emotion. It was really strange. My 8th graders, I'm not going to see again. I didn't get to give them their farewell. So you got all that coming in from the mayor and I, who just went into school yesterday. And then we get hit with a freight train of information and expectations today on top of all of the other expectations that we had already had. So it was a lot, man. This is unprecedented times, but it's an unprecedented task that we have on our shoulders. And I don't say that lightly. I really mean it.
And add the expectations for your spouse and your kids, and what you're trying to get them through. It can be a lot, but again, there's worse things like getting sick with coronavirus, or we keep it all in perspective. But it's amazing how after like essentially 2 or 3 weeks doing remote teaching, my energy that I put into teaching and stuff, the energy into real work, it all of a sudden it's not like the reserve isn't where it used to be. So tapping into that a little bit today kind of left my wife and I both like a little bit like out of it.
Well said. It's not the same at home. It's just not. For some businesses, it may work because getting a snack can promote creativity. For my channel, it's amazing. If I had to go somewhere and create for my channel, it would not be as good. It would be forced. When I get ideas, I make it happen at home. But teaching many businesses, you need to go there. You need to have that hat on that says, I'm ready. All right, I'm checking in. Bam, let's go, baby. First hour, 35 students. Let's do this. So it is, it's bizarre, man. And today was a lot. And you guys never hear me talk like that. I'm usually the one downplaying it. Usually the mayor's coming at me with a conspiracy theory, and I'm like, no, mayor, you're crazy. We're good. And then we usually meet somewhere in the middle, like, all right, you had a point there, but not to the level you were talking about. And that's our beautiful relationship. Today, there's no way around it. It was a lot.
It was.
And we have a comment here. El Duderino said, I'm sorry you're being stretched so thin. Things are just as hectic here at Meyer. Oh my goodness gracious. I believe it to the fullest, my friend. You don't have to tell me. They say they gave us a raise, but then work us to the bone with little recognition. Hey, all of the recognition I can bottle up for people working in stores, for people working in the medical field, for people working in deliveries, for teachers that are working remotely, for so many different essential jobs. I'm grabbing it all. Boom. It's right at you guys. Absolutely right. Even down to the stay-at-home parents, or even down to the parents that have to teach at home and have to work. I understand. That's a whole nother job that you just got added on your plate and you're still working.
I like the idea that this is our time as a country that we get back on the same page, and we learn through our generation what it is to be an American, and we're gonna do, if what they need us to do is social distance right now, assisted by our essential workers, we're gonna do it better than anybody else, and we're gonna do what they need to. So when we look, we can come out of it and say, yeah, we can do this too, because we're literally staying home for our lives right now, and I think everybody realizes that. And I think it's proven. It's shown, like they're looking at like the cell phone towers, and it's showing.
I showed you that.
It's showing that that people are actually doing it, which is really what needs to happen and what we're capable of.
And it's making a difference in the states that are actually doing it as compared to the ones that are not. So that's big. And Funk Daddy, Mr. Steve said, in Washington County, Utah, the schools are giving grades for online work that applies to their credits. We are not able to talk about what our school is doing yet. That was one of those emails we received at like dinner time, like outside, that was like, urgent, read now. And so next week's show, we will be able to tell you guys exactly what we're doing. So please make sure you have a question for us next week, and we'll be able to go over all of that. So it's crazy. And yeah, man, it's wild, right? Gigi, my mother-in-law, says you need to do what you do so we can see our grandbabies. My grandparents can't see their grandkids' 3rd and 5th birthday. I was walking today and I saw a grandma place on the sidewalk a gift, and then she left, and then the family came up, Lysol'd it down, and then handed it to their kid. I'm like, oh man, that is That's brutal. Absolutely brutal. So that's our day. That was our day, all kind of combined into one. And we'll kind of come back to that, guys, where there's no dodging it. We're gonna talk about all that stuff. So we're hoping that we can make this happen. And we will. It's just today was an overload. Today is an overload. So we appreciate you guys being here, man. So thank you for our therapy. Thank you for helping us. And if you guys get a little bit of enjoyment or peace of mind or break, whatever, from this, amazing. And yeah, Zoom meetings will drain you. I don't care who's in them, the most professional people in the world. When you have those meetings, there's always something, whether it's kids running in, hey, Billy, get out of here, man. Mom, the meatloaf. Like, there's always something.
Where's my snack pack? Yeah, there's my wife was doing one earlier, and it was a lady has birds and it's like as pets, and it sounded like it was like she was in the Amazon rainforest or something.
Oh yeah, I can't even begin. But on exciting news, Maddox's birthday Sunday, Easter Sunday. Jax just had a birthday. And we've been spreading their presents out, which has been really cool with this quarantine, from the grandparents and from us. So they every like 2 or 3 days, they each get a present, or they have a present that's together, right? Like a week ago, we gave them their kids' trampoline, which they were so pumped about. Today, we gave them this big swing. They've had bikes. They have all sorts of really, really cool stuff. And so that's been fun. And then I have an amazing neighbor. His name's Patrick. Once in a while, he jumps in here. He's probably not in here now, but an amazing guy. He's one of those dudes that's like the most manly dude of all time that can just fix stuff, but actually do it right. Like when I fix it, it's like a command fix, and it may work, but oh man, it's not functional or looks good. And he has transplanted you know how you have basketball hoops and then you have basketball hoops, right, like legit ones.
We were talking about that.
He's transplanted a legit basketball hoop that was cemented in the ground into my yard. And with social distancing, there was only so much I could do. This dude hasn't even said anything. I came out today and the base was up, the cement was in. He's amazing. Wow. So we're going to have a legit basketball hoop that I've never had in my life. We've always had those like roll away garbage ones that you break your ankles on. And he's amazing. So that was really cool, man. I've never felt closer with my neighbors. I've never felt closer than with my family, my immediate family, So we're excited for all the boys' new toys. We've been on walk crazy. Today was just in Michigan, just downright beautiful.
When you go out when people drive by, do you get a wave more often now?
Yes.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
Yes. Great call. And you get hellos. You get the weird, like, oh, we're both coming on the sidewalk, I'm going to go on the road thing. But you definitely get the hellos. We've met so many people.
Right.
And we're always out because I have 3 little kids, so we have to be outside. You know how that goes. But there's so many families that I'd never have seen out in 3 years that are out every day, and I love it. I love it. And my mother-in-law says the videos help so much. Yeah, if you guys like that, I post a lot of stuff on my kids on Instagram. I've had people reach out, and I had one guy the other day, no joke, said, I subscribe, or I signed up for beards. I don't want to see this crap. Get this off this beard channel. I'm like, hey, this ain't the channel for you then, man. Sorry. I love my kid videos, and we're doing the Lego challenge every night. We found a snake today. We found a turtle yesterday. So we've been loving it. Loving it.
I got a question for you. What about the Easter Bunny, Dan? What's going to happen? Well, how are you guys playing that?
Maddox's birthday is Sunday. So we are doing the Easter Bunny on Saturday because Sunday's supposed to rain. And so we're doing it on Saturday, and it's, social distancing, right? They're not going to get close to the bunny, so they're good.
So yeah, that's true. Yeah, my grandparents, my parents have always done a Easter egg hunt. And, with social distancing and everything, we came up with this plan where we're going to take the boys down in the basement and watch like Hop or something on Easter.
Okay.
Parents are coming over and they're going to hide Easter eggs. We're never going to see them, and then go home, and we'll come up from downstairs and have their Easter egg hunt for them. So
that's cool. That's really cool.
And that's
you trust those shady characters though?
Yeah, they'll probably do something, but they usually leave something for me too. So it's good.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. The look in your mom's eyes sometimes, the
reason it scares you is because it's the same one you see in me.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You guys are. It went your mom, you, Luke.
Yeah. Generations of
Yep.
nonsense.
And it went Betsy's mom, Betsy, Owen.
Yeah, in some ways, you're absolutely right.
In some ways, yeah. You got little bits of here and there, but Luke is pure you.
Yeah, for better, for worse.
Yeah. And so Chad said, and this is another thing too, is for social studies, it's pretty easy to adjust. But PE teacher, my world went to straight up to video. PE actually might be one of the most useful remote lessons right now. If you're a parent, I know I'm trying every minute of the day to get energy out of my boys. Whatever I can do to bring their energy level down, for them to sleep, for them to be a little bit quieter, I'm doing that. Where it's come to run laps, go. And they're running laps around the house. I make them race. We taught them burpees yesterday. So I think a gym teacher right now, always, of course, I'm an athlete, but always is valuable. But right now, oh man, you can really help some people out.
Yeah. I was so happy. Owen came in. This is the first time he finally got synced into doing the online soccer practice, and he was doing soccer burpees in the front yard. He came in and his face was just red, and I'm like, that's what we need. Run that kid as much as you can.
That's awesome. Yeah, Maddox's has remote karate, and that experience you have with remote soccer is not like it for remote karate for a 4-year-old at all. Yeah, it is more like, Maddox, she said to do this. Pay attention. Oh, it's awful. I hate remote karate.
Yeah, it can only go remote, and that's why we have in-person schools. Remote can only do so much, but it's all we got right now, and we're lucky to have that.
Yeah, and that is true. That is true. So, so Jerky, are you busting out the Carolina Killer?
I have a little bit of peace. I can't do it throws my game off. And I was gonna kind of my stomach and I have been talking, and he kind of wanted me to take the night off, but I do have a little bitty piece. I don't know. We'll see if I get to it or not. That stuff messes. I could probably stretch that through till Christmas.
Well, don't get too crazy because we have some new jerky. Was hoping it was going to arrive by today. We have 2 different shipments of hot jerky, and the shipping, the packages and everything are all messed up right now. So it won't be in today, but we will have some new jerky. We should have some new jerky for the stream next week.
Yeah. That I maybe that's good. Then if you got more hot coming, maybe I'll take it easy and just go teriyaki only tonight.
Have you busted into it yet?
Yeah, I just opened it. It's one of those resealable Ziplocs. It's kind of hard, but I got into it.
So Adam K is a heat junkie. He seeks the heat. There's this crazy heat challenge that comes in these tubes, and they're peanuts. One of my favorite things in the world to eat are peanuts. But they are so hot. They're like widely accepted as like the hottest heat eating challenge in the world. And he got one today. So I'm excited to follow him. I think he's going to go live on Saturday on Instagram. And so we'll see his reaction. He's going to start with just one. They just did a challenge with it. And they had 10 tubes. There's probably, Adam, how many peanuts are in there? There's probably 10 peanuts. Well, they did 10 tubes and they ate them all. Okay, yeah. So 13 M capsaicin crystal dusted. It's crazy. If you know anything about heat, it's just unreal how hot that is.
I know the capsaicin was what eats my stomach after everybody else goes to bed. If I have that hot jerky.
He says there's actually more than 10. Yeah, it's nuts. So
literally,
man, it's not even 10 o'clock.
No.
And yes, Johnny Scoville. I was telling Adam. So Johnny Scoville's a YouTuber, and he does these crazy heat challenges. He's the dude. He's the best. He's the pro. I love what he's doing, but I don't really love his take, his style, I guess you could say. But I can't stop watching because it is so captivating for how much he's doing, man. It's crazy. Yeah, beard meets food. I have seen that one, man. I have, Joe, whoever that is, Kyler Joe. That is a good call there. Okay. A couple questions here. And keep the questions coming, guys. What do you do if you put in too much butter in your beard? I keep doing that. Learn to put less. There's not much you can do. If you put in too much that night, I don't recommend washing it out. I recommend just maybe taking some off, putting it on your arms, taking some off, putting it on your neck, and then adjust for the next time. You just kind of got to learn. It's a trial and error type thing.
With a short beard, I've done that a lot because I like the smell and I'll just get excited about it. I will respray and then kind of do what you just explained. Respray, moisten it back up, and then elbows, arms, knees, things like that. Because, yeah, that you can just feel it when you've used too much butter. Maybe not right away, but
yeah,
all of a sudden you're like your face is like it's an icicle.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So we have a lot of jerky on this channel every single week, usually a new brand. You have a new one tonight. So yeah, pretty much every night, every Wednesday, we have a new one. And Taddy, just met him on Monday. Awesome dude. He says, what's one of your guys' favorite jerky brands? So I'll start. I've had some really nice new ones that I've learned about. I'm going to say one, then I know the one the mayor's going to say, so I'll let him say that one. I'm going to go with Held's out of Wisconsin. It was one of the first ones we had sent to us, and man, it is wonderful. Wonderful. So Held's, Helds. The week after the stream where we tried Held's, they sold out of their product, which was pretty cool. They sent me a message and say, hey, I just learned about who you were, so thanks. They didn't say anything, though.
Right. And mine is the Dearborn hot sticks. They are just they're the thicker, like what Dan's got with the meat stick rather than a jerky, but they just have a good amount of heat without being too much. I may have just ordered 10 pounds of them. Yeah, a lot.
How much was before?
That was a 5-pound thing that we had before.
Wow.
So, and paid shipping on that too, but I don't know where to find them and everything. That's everything. You can't just go into a store and look and see if they got Dearborn jerky or anything like that. We're just living in a different time right now.
That's awesome. And then tell them, I'm typing up a banner real quick that people want to hear about. Tell them about some of the other ones that we have tried, we dabbled with. Even if you want to give them probably the available near them. We got a couple favorites that you know.
Well, Wicked Cuts is the one we tried last week, I believe, and there was a jalapeno, volcanic jalapeno or whatever. That was really good, and that was what I would say was on the high end of enjoyable. And then the other one was called the Carolina Killa. It was a 3-pack from wickedcuts.com. And it was that one. I still have some of that one. It seems like anytime a Carolina Reaper gets involved, we struggle to what am I reading, Dan?
Just keep going.
Okay. All right. So Wicked Cuts was really good, but I feel like there's some freak hot jerky. Like that Carolina Killer was a freak hot. Whereas you're just your buddies you're on a live stream and you're making yourself embarrassed. I feel like I like to live more in the spicy, but not absurd kind of thing going on. But
see, I'm enjoying the absurd. That night was awful, a terrible, terrible night. But I liked it.
Yeah, no,
I liked it.
I'm down for it again for sure. But we, with everything that went on this week, I'm also okay just enjoying some nice meat.
Yeah. I am so excited for those beef sticks.
Who was the week before that? It was another Carolina Reaper. It was the Carolina Reaper, and then we had what was the other one that you and I had split those two?
Maggie's out of Ohio.
Maggie's, yep.
That was sent to us by Brady,
and that had a Carolina Reaper, and then the other flavor was 3.
Adam's got it. Yep, XXX Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Now, he tried those, and it didn't even register on his heat scale. We're hoping it was an organic change and variance out there. But real quick, guys, if you're liking this stream, it's helping you, you're enjoying it, go ahead and hit a thumbs up for us. All right, go ahead and hit a thumbs up on this chat for good vibes and karma. We hit 590 likes on the Monday stream.
That's crazy.
Which is absurd. But for anybody that can leave it now, thank you. If you're on your computer, just scroll down. If you are on your phone, exit out of the chat, hit the thumbs up, then come back in. So I appreciate that. So Sean Law says, you guys buying the stuff online? So the stuff we have with us is sent to, or this is out of stores. We're just buying these in stores. The other stuff is sent to us by subscribers. So Adam K in the chat has sent us stuff. Joel in the chat, I think he's here tonight, has sent us stuff. Brady has sent us stuff tonight, or sent us stuff before. Tons of you. Pete has a package on the way. So we got a bunch of stuff that's going.
Jim from the Facebook group sent us a bunch.
Yeah.
Yep.
So lots and lots of them, man, and we love it. We love it. And so Everett says, thumbs up, thumbs up. We haven't advertised this because this is just for you guys. This is to make a few of you smile tonight, to really even just bring light to a good or a bad time in life. And we're going to do a couple giveaways. We're not going to make a crazy big deal about this. But the 3 different giveaways that we're doing tonight, courtesy of amazing Joe Miller and Gary Lewis, is we are doing a Kushel Bar Pro cordless heated brush.
Wow.
It's $140.
What? Cordless.
We are doing a $100 Beard Octane gift card. And we are doing a $100. Oh, yeah. Kyle and Joe brought up Jerky, too. We are doing a $100 Chesapeake gift card.
What? That's what? Like, it's just happening.
That's happening.
Those things are happening. There's no, I don't have to dance or show you my pants.
You just rhymed. We are doing a Kushel Bar Cordless Pro, a $100 Beard Octane gift card, and a $100 Chesapeake gift card.
Wow. You're like Oprah. And you get a gift card. And you get a gift card. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of people have commented on my hat tonight. Thank you, guys. This is a Rugged Smuggler hat. They have some of my favorite hats. And this is a 1 of 1. You want to know why it's a 1 of 1? This is the only flex fit that I wear, by the way, is from Rugged Smuggler. But you want to know why it's a 1 of 1?
Nice.
Is that pretty cool?
Nice.
It's on the side, so I don't lose my hat, and that at school they'll know who it is. Yep. So that's my hat here, Rugged Smuggler. I enjoy that one. But yeah, guys, we got some crazy giveaways tonight. So there was no post of a giveaway. Didn't tell anybody about a giveaway. Didn't even say it on Instagram or Facebook. This is for you guys, man. This is to make somebody's night a little bit better. And yeah, I know you're not here for that, but it doesn't hurt.
No, that's awesome.
And how generous of Gary and Joe, man. That's super amazing. Super. I didn't ask for this. The mayor didn't ask for this. They weren't doing it for any other reason than to try and help somebody's night. So really, really cool stuff, man.
Everybody could use a win on something like that right now, I think. Yeah.
Yes, I agree thoroughly. I'm trying to find those little wins in every day. Over the last 2 weeks, our little wins were going and getting food, right? Going for takeout. And right now we are not going and we're not getting any food. So we got to find those little wins elsewhere. Sean Law says, hey, Dan, love the name drop in the Kingsman butter vid. I threw up my arms in victory when I heard it, showed the wifey, and she just shook her head and said, you have issues. Yes. Dude, I can't tell you how much I love that comment, Sean. Thank you for just making my night, man. That right there is why I come here. I mentioned Sean in the video because he's been telling me about it. Him, Sean, my man. And I mentioned him in the video. He said he threw his arms up in victory, man. Dude, that's tugging at the heartstrings, Sean, man. Thank you. So that is that is cool. Jesus said that beard is a huge win, Dan. Thank you. I would agree. I love my beard right now. Somebody left a comment on a video and said, Dan, your beard is looking great for that length. Like, not many people can pull off that good looking of a beard for that length. And that was a huge compliment, man, because just because a beard's long doesn't mean it's a like quality beard. You can grow a beard. You don't have to do anything. But to have one that's really healthy, really presentable, that makes a big difference. So Yeah, Robert Allen brought up a question here about a video today. Saw the video. Definitely not going to be a topic of discussion tonight. Did I agree with the video? Mostly no. Almost all of it I disagreed with. But that's okay, right? Everybody's able to have agreements and disagreements, and the world goes on. Hopefully, no. So yes, I did. But yep, no worries there.
Hey, I got to use a tool, a little known, not something I don't get to use very much. I got to cut up some fallen trees with a chainsaw today at my house.
Ooh, you feel like a man?
What's that?
Did you feel like a man?
I did. It was awesome. I told the kids, you guys go over there. Owen was doing soccer practice in the front yard, and I was just chopping up some trees and things like that had kind of fallen in this pathway in the back of our house and cleaning it up a little bit. It was really nice. I just got like a couple hours of doing it. Oh, it was yeah. It's only electric.
Oh, I was just gonna say, have you ever heard an electric one?
Yeah, it was It's an electric.
Just getting ready to say that, Mayor. I've never been so high and then so low.
I'm sorry.
You set me up and then dropped me on my head.
I mean, I can use a gas. My dad has gas ones. He gave me this one because it was electric, and he wanted the gas one. But price was right.
I'm disappointed.
Man, I live in the city. I don't even live in the township. Do I need a gas?
I don't have one, but I'm still disappointed.
Okay.
Jason says, love the Carrier Oils 101 series. Well, Jason, Sunday, 8 a.m., newest installment of Carrier Oils 101. Chris says, Dan, how do you trim your mustache with clippers or scissors? Drink! I got a video on that. I use both. I use scissors and I use my Brio. So I do use both there. Bobby said, I said Bobby's name because he's been telling me about it too. And she said, neat. I was shocked when I heard my name. That's cool, man. I give respect where respect is due. You guys have been telling me about it before I tried it. So I've been doing it. Did you have a flannel on?
No, I think I was wearing this. This is my son's old Little League team shirt. So I was just going with that, but I did put my jeans on and my mud boots because it was a little, spring in Michigan, and most places are muddy.
That's true. That is true. You would love some more Viking paracord. It is coming on Sunday. All right, Dan, you're going to trim your mustache or keep growing? I'm growing right now. Where this ends, I don't know. Does it drive me a little bit crazy? It does, but do I think it looks good? I do. So I'm not exactly sure here. Hey, Mayor, you want to read that?
Your beard and that hat go together great. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Josh. I was gonna say this, and I appreciate the comment on the hat. I just did my first Brio Beardscape haircut this week, and it went really well. I think I got one of my sons talked into a Brio Beardscape haircut. I'm so glad that we have that here at the house, because without the beard, we wouldn't add any of the materials we need. The dog's getting hit. The dog, Betsy's been using my good scissors for the dog's hair twice now, but he's got to be clipped.
Hey,
trimmed.
That's a family member too.
Yeah. There's certain areas of him that she trims, and if she's gonna do that, I'll just make sure and wash my scissors afterwards. And
yeah, that's smart. Smart. Bearded Jesus with a G says, hey, Dan, is it good to use baby shampoo on your beard? It's probably not going to hurt it. It's not going to, they have pretty good ingredients there, of course, but it's not dialed in for the pH, the texture, and the sebum levels of your beard. So while it's not ideal, it's not your worst case scenario. So that's the way I would break that one down. So not ideal. Sorry, highlighted the wrong thing there. Looks good, Mayor. I buzzed my head too. Nice. All right, let me go back. Sorry, guys. I missed something that I wanted to see. My mustache is treating me well. Thank you. Okay. All right. What Carrier oil is it on Sunday? You got to wait till Sunday. I don't give that one away. You hate to say it, but some people try to video jump me. They're like, oh, Dan's making this video. I'm going to talk about that one. So I hold my cards tight to the chest, I guess you could say here. All right. Okay. Style it decently. The mustache. Okay. John says, I've watched many of your videos, Dan. So does heat damage your beard, and should you apply oil before applying heat? Well, drink once again. I have a video dedicated to that idea. I have two, really. There's one video about the benefits of heat. So if you do it properly, heat is not going to damage your beard. Most people. Some people's beards can react differently, but for most people, it's not going to damage your beard if you're doing it correctly. And yes, always apply oil before heat. Let it sit for at least 5 minutes and then go from there. Okay? Another message here from G. Lou said, Dan, not sure if you saw a post from Terry. I believe I did, Terry. I'm sorry to hear that. He was, their job, him and his wife work at the same place. They actually work at like a printing facility, and so that makes sense. It was shut down. They don't have work coming in right now, so Gary's stepping up, doing something awesome. And he says, anybody that buys from Norseman tonight, show me your order copy, and you'll get a Chesapeake gift card too. Let's flood Norseman. That's really cool. Moderators, if you, Doug, anybody else out there, if you could write a message like this, like order from Norseman, get a Chesapeake gift card, contact Chesapeake, something like that. I'll keep highlighting that one. So, because I can't just
Doug.
Highlight everybody else's.
Thanks, Doug.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Teach them down. Teach with all the downtime, any chance of some new bearded history videos? Billy, I will be 100% honest. I have less downtime right now than I ever have before. Right now, we kind of, at the beginning, the mayor and I talked about how crazy our day was, and we'll kind of get back into that in a second because we have a lot of new people coming in. So we'll recap, because I do think that's an important perspective for people to know. They see us, they see the positivity, the energy all the time, but we're real. I mean, it is what it is. This is Bluegrass Bearded Son. Welcome.
Hey, I got a question.
Yes.
What's in beard?
What is in beard? Chat, tell us what is in beard today. For me, I have in Fable the Strategist. Yes. What do you have in beard?
Yeah, I think you might be surprised by this one, because I actually I wasn't a bit. I've grown to like this scent. This is from Detroit Grooming, and it is Mackinac oil. And I think what happened to me is when I heard Mackinac, I have some background in Michigan. I know Mackinac's like fudge. I thought maybe it would be like a more, and then I also really like their Leland scent. And this was just so much different. So much, it was minty and kind of clears your sinuses and fresh and it wasn't what I was expecting, but as I come back to it, it's a really good scent. Really good.
It's my favorite from them. It's amazing. So refreshing.
And see, that's why I'm just on this beard journey. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna have two paths diverging in a wood and take the one that I shouldn't have, come back, and then I'll go on the one less traveled. I think that's a poem. And then I'm gonna find Mackinac at the end.
I like it. Matthew says, Dan, did you play basketball all 4 years of high school? I did not. I would have at a very high level, but here's the story. So I played basketball. I was good. And my sophomore year, went up for a dunk, got undercut, came down, snapped my ankle. They tell me you're never going to play basketball again. And at a competitive level, they're correct. So I did not play basketball. I actually had a long-term guest teacher in my oceanography class. So our oceanography teacher had a hip replacement surgery. And so we had a guest teacher, and he was like, hey, man, what's going on? I said, I had a basketball injury. He said, you should try swimming. It's good therapy for your ankle. Who knows? Maybe you'll like and be good at it. Turns out I was pretty good. And then the water polo coach said, dude, you were a basketball player and you're a really good swimmer. This sport is made for you. I went to college to play water polo. I started coaching. And when I started coaching, that's when I fell in love with teaching. And that's why I'm a teacher. That injury changed my life forever. Who knows what would have happened if I would have stayed with basketball for 4 years.
Right. And I like to think that this whole stay-at-home thing is going to be when it's all said and done, and we're going to have some losses. But when we look back at it, I hope we all walk out of this with a little more perspective on a few things, and I think it could be for the better.
And it takes some time. It takes some time to see that. If you would have told me, let's say a year, 2 years after my basketball injury, hey, Dan, this basketball injury is going to be the best thing that ever happened to you, I would have stabbed you. I put tens of thousands of hours into practicing basketball. I would, you guys know how obsessed I am with this channel. Imagine me putting that into basketball. I would be up before school. I would play until I couldn't anymore, and I got in trouble by the police for making a noise violation for being too late. I loved it. So I was very, very angry when that injury happened and that was taken from me. But now as time has passed on, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Truly.
So I want to just give a shout out to our Facebook group. Real quick, I just want to kind of mention, guys, if you haven't joined or don't know about it, Commands Corner is a group on Facebook. Dan and I have worked together on this. It is, I think, a really pure place you want to go and see how different people wear their beards and ask questions. And we have areas where you can talk about products. You can do topics. We're at 2,000 members and growing. We put a post of the day out there each day, just as conversations, because we like to relate on more than just that beard level, but as men, as brothers, or whatever you want to call it. So if you haven't joined that Facebook group, consider it. We'd love to have you. At MayorsBeardedJourney on Instagram, if you haven't joined, and DanCBearded over there. I keep getting it reversed. DanCBearded Instagram too. He's got 6 million followers, but you already know Dan's there. But we love this kind of community and being a part of it, and would love to have anybody connect or just check it out. If you haven't, especially that Facebook group is just growing and growing. And the more people we have there, I feel like the more opportunities we have to kind of keep our beards in this time and all that stuff.
Yep. And the group is not for everybody. And that's okay, guys. Understand that there are people who are not made for that group that I love having here, that love watching my videos, commenting on our videos. The group is not a product driven group. It is not used. I could use that. I could dial that in to increase sales. I could really, really push it. There is an aspect there of my videos and the channel and building that fully transparent, never hidden that. But the group is kind of got two main fields and then some crossing in between. There are guys that are really looking for help. They're really looking for advice. They're really looking for guidance. They're looking for positivity in their life. And then there are guys that are looking to give that. They got to find that spot in their life where they're giving advice. They're giving that help. They're giving the positivity. And then we got people in the middle. Maybe I can give some advice over here, but then I can take some from over there. And that's really where our group thrives. Giving and receiving advice, positivity, and help. It's not about you list your favorite beard wash. It's not about, hey, what did you buy yesterday? What deals out there? That's not what this group is for. And a lot of people, not a lot, a small number of people have been upset with that and have left dramatically. And that's okay. They're still more than welcome on the channel. Actually, I hope they stay on the channel.
Out of 2005 or less, with just a few.
Correct.
Most guys have their funny memes, have their things they put out, but they don't put them in the group. You can act just like your classes in school. You knew one teacher, you're going to act one way, and you went to another class, you're going to act differently. And what we're trying to create is with that group is kind of that more pure, or less distractions, more talking about beards and things like that.
Yep.
I saw. Okay, you go ahead. I see you got it up.
Yep. Somebody asked what the group is called. There is a link in the description, so you can click that. It'll take you right there. But on Facebook, it is called Commands Corner, the Bearded Community. Commands Corner, the Bearded Community. If you do join the group tonight, I just kindly ask you that you read the rules. We do keep up with that. I'm really on it. I don't like when the rules go for too long. If a post violates the rules, I do remove them mostly. You guys can usually blame me. The mayor helps out once in a while, or Doug chips in, and Tim and the guys. But I am strict about the rules. They are for a reason. It's proven to work, man. It's huge. It's positive. It just like a couple basic things I saw. Mr. Funk said, no politics, no religion, no Star Wars. That's a fact. There's none of that there. There's no posts from other Facebook groups. I'm in a couple other Facebook groups, and they're just riddled with outside posts. That's all it is. People seeing something. Ooh, let me share this. Ooh, let me share this. This is our group. It's for us. So that's That's a huge one there. And I missed a lot of messages, guys. I was scrolled back up and I was waiting to kind of highlight ones, and I changed the banner and I lost my progress. So if you had something that you felt like I missed or we brushed over, it was not on purpose. Please resend it. We'll cover it. We don't have any bedtime, so we're here, guys. We're here. And Billy said, I want to say thank you for those that checked on me. My scare the other night, all tests came back negative for a heart attack. Thank you again. It meant a lot, man. Couldn't be more glad to hear that, Billy. Not just saying that, man. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. And I don't know if you saw that comment somebody put. They tried to post a picture of me smiling. Were you in the stream the other night when I was trying to smile?
I was not. I had probably already gone to what was that still was that still regular Dan, or was Silky?
That was me. Yeah, that was me.
Okay. I must have missed that. So you
I talked about how smiling with a big mustache is very different, and I don't know how to do it. So I'm like, I just, hi. Like it all looks the same. It's like you're smiling with your cheeks. So
yeah, people, and maybe that's where, do you think that maybe that's where people think guys with beards are tough or grumpy? Is because we can't give them that.
Yeah. Like you can't even see my teeth if I wanted to.
Yeah, I think I saw one. Old Chomper.
Oh yeah. There's one that I call him Bertha.
Yeah, that's another Simpsons throwback. Back when were you a Simpsons fan, Dan?
No.
Not really.
No.
There's an episode where they lost their dental plan, and there was one guy at the plant that just had old Chomper, just one big tooth, because they had the dental plan. I don't know.
That's me.
Doesn't matter.
A few people have asked why no Star Wars. It's pretty much comic relief, guys. I say no politics, no religion. We had a stream here one night and people were talking about Star Wars, and I said I didn't like Star Wars, and everybody started like fake rioting and stuff. So it's just out of humor. But people do get randomly emotional and heated about their discussions of Star Wars. So we say it in joke, but there really is no Star Wars. So keep your Star Wars away from here. Star Trek, fair play.
Is it okay? Interesting to know.
And it's just comic relief, right? We say no religion, no politics in a serious way, but it's mainly because that the Star Wars is just to be like we're still good people, you know. Is 313 much like Corktown? No, nope, not at all. Corktown is very rich, very manly, very complex. 313 is their conditioner. It's like a smoky marshmallow is what it would smell like. You get a lot of vanilla out of it. What about a weekly quarantine beard of history? Maybe. I gotta pace myself here and not go too crazy with stuff. So
those are a lot of work for you, right?
Those are a ton of work for me.
Right.
The mayor knows how much goes in. He gets to see behind the curtains more than most people. He doesn't get to see everything.
No, I know.
But I share with him more than I share with anybody else. And so he knows the history beard episodes they're a battle. And this is the only reason why is because everybody comes at a history video with trying to prove something wrong. They watch beard videos to learn, but they watch history videos to be like, oh, got him. He said river, it was stream. They write in the comments. So when I do a history video, being a history teacher, I make sure every word, every aspect. Beards, I can just talk. I can just flow because I know what I'm talking about. History one, people go about it in such an attacking way. So those ones are a lot of work for me, a lot of work. And not to say that I don't enjoy them, but they're a lot of work. Josh says, Dan, have you ever tried handlebar your mustache? Can you handlebar? No, I have not, but I do know people like it. I do people like it. And yeah, you got to come correct. And I always do. That's one thing that some people don't learn. If I talk about it, I know about it, right? The mayor knows me. I all the time say, I don't know on that one. I'm out of that one, guys. But if I talk about it, I get pretty passionate about things. I'm one who gets into things, and I know that. It's not some like, I don't have a curtain over my eyes. I know how people perceive me. There was a situation today at work that I got pretty going on, but I was right. And I handled it well, but I get passionate. And again, I know how that comes off, but I was right. And so that's how I am with my videos. If I talk about it, I I know what I'm doing. So that's a big thing for me. Big thing for me.
All right, Multi Blue Eyes wants to know what our favorite snack item is right now. Like as we're being home, like what are we grabbing and popping in our mouths more?
Reese's eggs.
Good for you.
You?
I try not to think. I love me some chips though. Betsy we got some like the lunch variety pack of chips. I'll crush some Bugles. I will smash some Cheetos or the puffy. We have the puffy kind, the bigger Cheetos, cheese puff. Ooh. So if I was we only get one a day though. So I don't know. Dan, I hate to talk about myself. Well, I don't mind that much, but
I love to talk about myself.
I do feel like there's some red coming out in the beard for me. Like maybe it's the lighting a little bit, and I've seen it downstairs too. There's no one I know in my entire family has red hair anywhere. Of course, I'm limited on. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah, your Viking is coming out.
Right, I guess so, but I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Bearded Koba says, Dan, are your hats fitted? Some of them. If I have any hats available right now, they're on the Chesapeake Beard Co. website under collabs. So check that out there. All right, big question, guys. We have featured Norseman on a Commands Corner, and you guys brought Terry to tears with your positivity and support for him and the kind words you said. I don't know if he actually cried, but I think he probably should have because it was really nice. So in the chat, what is your recommendation for Norseman? I'm going to let the mayor kick it off because the mayor has some extensive experiences with Norseman.
Mjolnir. They have amazing scented beard butter that it's probably one of my most used, if not the most used butter right now, especially good fresh scent Mjolnir. I may have pronounced it Mayjorly for about a month, but that's just who I am.
Yeah. You owned it.
Yeah.
So somebody else asked what Norseman sent. Guys, please check the chat there. I posted a story probably a week ago, and I checked every one that I liked. I really like their bamboo. I like Odin's Voyage. There's a lot I like. Figs of Asgard is really, really good. Those would be probably my favorite ones there. And just a reminder, if you order through Norseman tonight, you get a gift card to Gary. To Chesapeake. You need to reach out to Gary and show him your order, and he'll give you that gift card, okay? Let me touch on other questions. Then we got a big topic, so hopefully you guys will be able to settle it down so we can go over this because I promised that we would talk about this topic tonight.
And you said you got to refresh on the giveaway. We've had some people come and go.
Oh, yeah. Hi, if you came in. Oh, thank you, Mayor. Tonight, we're doing some giveaways, guys. We would like to work with Chesapeake Beard Co., and we would like to work with Beard Octane and make somebody's night. Where did this? You made me lose my spot, Bear. Okay, there we are. And we're doing 3 giveaways. A Kushel Bar Cordless Pro heated brush. A $100 Beard Octane gift card.
Wow.
And a $100 Chesapeake gift card. Yeah.
Wow.
And guys, a lot of you are asking about Norseman Beard Co. If you have any experience with Norseman Beard Co. in the chat, please answer these guys. You guys know just as much as I do if you've tried it. So answer these guys in the chat. Help them out, man. That is appreciated.
You ever seen this one?
Wow.
I
like it. I have not seen that, but I like it. Did you make it up?
I may have.
Okay. Dan, are your kids getting sick of Legos yet? No, man. They love their Legos. I'm not even sick of Legos. What are your thoughts on beard vitamins? If you are deficient in any of the needed important areas for growing a beard, which almost everyone is, for optimal keratin production, then they are very, very effective. I take them every single day. I take a daily type vitamin and I take biotin. So for most people, they're going to show some really nice results in health, but also in growth rate. Mary, you taking any daily vitamins?
I'm doing the biotin gummies.
Nice. So those are like multivitamin and biotin in it.
And I do feel like it's thickening and helping the thickening of the beard, if anything. My nails I growing a little faster too. I usually do Thursday night nail trimmings, and come Tuesday and Wednesday now,
shredding.
I gotta jump the gun, and it really challenges me with my scheduling and things, but I just go ahead and just trim them then.
Okay. So Dad Beard joined Monday's stream for the first time, I believe, and he asked me this question, and I said, hey, man, could you join us on Wednesday? I think this question is perfect for Wednesdays. It's better for the mayor to talk about it more so than for me, and we've talked about this before, guys, so we apologize if you've heard this, but I do think it's an important question, and I do think it's an important topic to show what can happen, especially with some old school mindset. So I'll set it up, and then I'll kick it to the mayor. When I played basketball, I liked assisting more than I like scoring. I'm a fancy passer. I do the no looks, behind the back, over the head. I love to get fancy with the pass. So Dad Beard says, as a bearded educator, how did you change the beard culture in your school? I can say confidently, I completely overhauled the beard culture in our school single-handedly. Before my beard channel, I had a beard. I had a shorter beard, progressively getting bigger, right? That's how growth works. And my principal was not a fan of beards. Our superintendent, I could also say, is not a fan of beards. I know him personally. And I threw out a number, Mayor, on Monday. I said 10% of our male teachers had beards when I started growing and when I started the channel. Do you think what number would you throw when I first started it?
Well, if we have, 60 teachers?
We got 60 teachers.
I would, and let's say 25 men. 1 in 5. So what is that, like 20%?
Yeah.
10 to 20%.
Yeah, 10 to 20% had facial hair and predominantly stubble. And I started growing my beard. I started my channel, and I went all in. There was absolutely no hiding it. I did announcements about it when the kids asked me to. The mayor was the guy who gave the idea for me to speak at our career day. I really went all in. I was growing my beard longer, and I had a conversation with my principal. We were actually at a wedding reception, and I was with my wife. She was with her husband, and she just flat out said, Dan, I miss your face. When is that going to go back to normal? And that was not really coworkers talking. That was friend, personal relationship talking. And we do teach at the same school. Yes, Mr. Bearded Beta, we do. And so I said, it's not. I said, my channel's a really big deal to me. And then Sam kind of hit her with some of the numbers as far as the subscribers and whatever else could be convincing to her for the value of it. And she goes, okay, I accept that. I'm good. I will never think about you shaving again, and I'm okay with that. Mayor, from an outsider's perspective, watching this whole thing develop from having no clue about anything with it to seeing it go to deciding you want to get involved with it, overall, how would you describe the change at school with this whole process?
I would say, and I come from a guy who never had facial hair till I was 40. So within this last year's of first experience, I considered myself very clean cut, whatever that means, and was just not facial hair guy, not into it. And, as I was friends with Dan before he even kind of talked about this. He had facial hair, but he wasn't really into the channel thing. And boy, you want to talk about a big change. First of all, I think here's what the pieces are. Dan's an excellent teacher, and no matter how long, or if he shaved his head, dyed his head blue, whatever, you can't fault him on his classroom and his students and his teaching, and that's why this was possible. I feel like because people that were if we had a boss who was super anti. Facial hair, they could have gone at you, and we have a teacher who's sloppy, lazy, not doing their job, putting everything into YouTube and nothing into the classroom or whatever. It would have been a different story. But Dan, keeps a great balance. He's a good dad. He's a great, phenomenal parent, teacher, coach. That's all of those things. It was possible, and people looked up to him and kind of just saw him doing that stuff. And I know for me, it was having him coach my sons. And, regardless of his facial hair, he was having such a great impact on them and their lives and leading them. So that I just knew he was a great guy. And then the facial hair thing has so changed our school. we now have probably the opposite, whereas 3 out of 4 out of 5 guys have some type of facial hair at our building. And I know that our boss is actually kind of giving Dan a little kind of credit for that. So Dan, you want to tell him about like that little conversation?
Yeah, thank you for the kind words, by the way.
Sure.
It means a lot to me. I work really, really hard on all those things, and I enjoy all of them. Yeah, so during November, our principal came up to me, and it was the most shocking conversation ever. She said, so my husband is trying to grow a beard for No Shave November, and he doesn't know what to do. Can you help us? And I was like, what? And I don't think in a million years that would have happened with her and her husband if the channel wasn't so well known and out there. And obviously they had conversations at home about it and stuff. So that was absolutely just crazy conversation there. Was that the one you were talking about?
Yep. Kind of. Well, she said, you've changed the culture of our school. She literally said those words.
Yep, she did. And that was really cool. I would say out of 25 males, 23 probably have beards. There's only an exception or 2. I can think of 2 right now, and that's it.
Yeah.
One downstairs in the 6th grade hall, one upstairs on your team.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing is it's like one of the beards, facial hair is one of those things where if you feel like you're supported and to try something different or try it out and you're not going to get like put down about it or people are going to make assumptions about you, then you may not try it. But if you have a place where, your all-star teachers have facial hair or whatever, maybe you will try it. It won't be anything. People aren't going to notice or care as much.
Spot on. And I think it's important for the promotion, and somebody mentioned it, to show kids to be yourself, right? To be yourself. Sean Law asked, are you guys allowed to have visible tattoos at your school? I don't think it's ever been really addressed, but I know at our high school, we have a teacher who's got full sleeves, gauged ears, and he's a phenomenal teacher. So I would assume, yes, we are allowed to have visible tattoos.
Yeah. Do you agree? Yeah, I don't think they can really.
No, not in Michigan.
No, we have some. I mean, we have some with like wrists and things like that.
Oh, true. Mayor, have you tried the Mackinac Beard Butter?
I've only smelled it. I actually haven't worn it.
Okay. Yeah. I may have to get you. If you like it, I got you.
Okay. All right. Of course. It's like I said, I've grown to just that it is really true. The width, the breadth, the different types of oil scents and styles and feels. There is like always something new, something I haven't tried, something different. When I think I know what an oil should smell like, that's the whole thing with this whole community is that these companies are driven by each other to create better products, in all ways, in scent and feel and in the way it conditions your beard. I just have, I've only been doing this coming up to a year and just still have so much to learn. Tons. Yeah.
And it's fun. So I got you on that. Remind me if I forget, but I won't forget. 7 says, is there a reason I can't click on my fellow followers and go support their channels on the feed? No, there's nothing. If there is, it's from YouTube, not from me. Nothing that we clicked on here. So when you click on them, it says block and report now. No, it must be YouTube, man. Nothing over here.
Huh.
The mayor, your beard does look thicker. Keep growing. Before you know it, Dan's beard will look short compared to yours.
I don't, we talk about that every week. I'm not going after Dan. I'm doing my own kind of business beard style thing. But I really, it is amazing leaving the way it thickens in. I feel like I'm catching my profile and liking it, really liking the way it wears on my face. But I'm not chasing Dan's.
Good. And I don't know if I'm going to come back on it. Oh yeah, here it is. Kyle says no facial hair until your 40s, not even a 5-day stubble.
Yeah. 5 days. That'd be about it. I think we had like a Christmas break, and then we had, like a couple, like a few snow days right after Christmas break. So I let it go for a week. But yeah, no, like we're not kidding. I was like I was totally not a facial hair guy. I wasn't gonna try. I didn't need to, but I've come in so many ways, learned so much through this beard journey. It's really more of a life journey. This last year has been awesome, and it's really kind of helped me to reinvent who I am.
That's awesome. Michael said you had a beard, you just shaved it every day.
Right? Yes,
So true.
Very true.
Lando says, how often do you use an hot oil on your beard? I was told to do it once a month. Lando, I do not use hot oil on my beard. There are several things that I know are perfectly fine for many groups of beardsmen, but I do not like or do. One of them is I do not like an apple cider vinegar rinse for my beard, but many guys do. That doesn't work for the texture of my beard. I also know a lot of guys like the hot oil or hot coconut oil treatment for their beard. That usually tends to work a lot better for gray beards. And I believe you're a gray beard. I apologize if you're not, Lando. But for me, I do not do that one. So I can't even really recommend. I haven't looked into that one deep enough because it's not something that I have personal experience with. And I usually like to talk about things I have personal experience with, or find somebody that, like the mayor or Kyle and Joe, when we did a video about beard insecurities, that can talk about it.
How do you heat the oil up? I was curious. How do you, if people do that, do they just heat it up on a pan on the stove, or how do you do that?
That's a great question. I never even thought about that, to be honest.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I believe, and Lando will probably correct me here, I believe they put the oil on, they cover their beard with a bag, like a grocery bag, and they take a hair dryer and they blow it on the hair dryer.
Oh.
I believe. I've seen that, but I don't know. This is, again, guys, I have no problem admitting when I don't know something. This one, I do not know. I do not know. So, all right, people say double boil, microwave. All right. Put the oil in the beard and heat the beard once. Yep. So Josh has seen what I've seen. I've seen the one in a bag, and some people are saying they do otherwise, but I have seen the bag and heat your beard up. But I've never tried it because I know it's not for me. Yep. My beard does not need it. If I felt like I was lacking something, then I would give it a go, but no need there. Does the principal's husband still have a beard, and is he a subscriber? I don't know. Do you know if her husband still has a beard?
I don't think so. I haven't seen him. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, she hasn't said anything. If she has, just a reminder, guys, if you purchase from Norseman Beard Co. tonight, send your order to Gary Lewis at Chesapeake, and you'll get a gift card for Chesapeake. The owner of Norseman lost his job because of coronavirus. His wife lost their job, so they are just looking for a little bit of revenue. So that is a good one. Bearded Dan and Mayor, have you seen, did a change for the better with your and first, when do you trim your beards? Me, whenever I feel like I need to trim.
For me, I have three main spots. This is the one that I need to touch up more if I'm trying to keep the business beard. It will come down. I'm actually kind of looking at it in the camera today, seeing a few little drop downs. Here, so this could be maybe once every couple weeks. Mustache every month on the sides, very occasionally every couple months. Just when I eyeball it and I feel like I want to do that.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Have you ever tried Tailored Man Beard Co? No. Mayor, and keep the questions coming from the mayor, guys. How does your wife feel about all these beard products now? Does she ever say you have too much? Does she ever give you a hard time on the stuff?
Good question. She's trying to get me a little bit organized with it. She's used to dominating the counter space in our shared bathroom. But it has earned me back one of my drawers that she overtook. We started out with even drawers in the cabinet in our bathroom, and I ended up with one after 15 years of marriage or whatever. So whatever. So I'm getting some space back. But she, for the most part, she's got her own things, her cosmetics, her clothes, stuff that she has a lot of. So she kind of gets that from that point. A few of the products, like she was having a huge problem with her back, and I think it was just stress and worry. I used the Everyman Jack, the geranium. Was that it?
No, that's the grooming man.
Groom Man, the geranium, some of these oils are so good smelling. I've used them for a little bit like massage and stuff, and she doesn't mind that at all. And I would never have. It really does help you not wear out your hands when you're giving somebody a massage to use the oils.
Or the back of your neck if you're using a massaging device, huh?
Yep. Yeah. That was that's still, I haven't really touched that since I had that issue.
Good question though.
Yeah. And the other thing is that I've been putting a few different oils in the diffuser, and so we've been smelling around how so cool. They're coming around. And I have the Beardscape, so I can cut hair, and we'll eventually do the boys' hair too with it.
Nice. Did I give you any Everyman Jack stuff? Did I give you a box?
Yeah, I think so. I may have given that to my brother.
Oh, that's what it was. I gave it to you to give to your brother. Yep. So you haven't tried them.
No, but that's because it was so cool looking that
what are the thoughts on Everyman Jack? They're a phenomenal entry-level present, the perfect gift to give to somebody who's not an experienced beardsman.
Usually they have a good body wash in there too, usually.
Today, I used their shampoo and body wash. Literally, today. Do you guys fade your sideburns into your beard? Drink! We have a video on the channel where I fade the mayor's beard into his sideburns. Couldn't get any more direct of a video than that.
It's my big video.
Too funny. All right, I'm catching back up, guys. Slowly catching back up. We're a little behind here. Oh man, maybe more behind than I thought. All right. Going through. Sorry, guys. Again, if we missed something, we have great conversations, great topics. So come back to it. Dan, what does the apple cider vinegar rinse designed to do? It has a really harsh pH, and it can balance out if you are using it's on the acidic side of the pH scale, and it can balance out if you're using heavy alkaline products. So it really just depends on you. I used really balanced products, so I don't really have to do that much. But for some people, they like it. They like that one. If you guys just look up the pH of apple cider vinegar rinse, it's like a 2 to 3, and most of the beard products we're using are in like 5 to 7. So it's just something to balance out. I never recommend it. Some people use it and like it. I don't go down. I don't throw any shade whatsoever, but I just don't like it. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Mayor.
Yes.
Do you watch other beard streams? Yes or no? He said you don't have to say any names, but do you watch any other streams or anything?
I've started, yeah. So the answer is yeah. Usually if Dan ventures out to other places, I get kind of connected and plugged in and check those out. In the beginning, not a ton, but as I've learned more, it is interesting now, just kind of getting other perspectives and other how people do kind of the same thing, but so differently in their own way. It's really, I've learned a lot by just watching all sorts of different, live streams and that.
Nice. Dan, for the peeps that don't know, how often should the K-Bar Pro be used? Does it depend on beard length? Yes, it definitely depends on beard length. The shorter your beard, the more often you can use it. If the mayor wanted to use it every day for his styling, he would be perfectly fine. He has a lot of sebum oil. He doesn't have a lot of surface to damage. Somebody like me, I should not be using it every day, in my opinion, for my beard. Some people may have a thicker beard that may work out. And I think it overstyles it if you use it every day in a longer beard, right? The mayor wants a straight beard. When it's on your face like that, you want it nice and tight. For me, I got to have a little bit of texture in there. So it definitely does. Mayor, we are not in a normal situation right now. In a work situation, 5-day work week, how many times are you using the Kushel bar?
Probably 3 times in 7 days, 3 to 4 times in 7 days. Now, so not quite every other day, but just about that. Yeah, I usually alternate, and we'll do a conditioner and a wash and do a deep clean when I'm not doing the Kushel bar.
Beautiful. It's like you learned. Oh my gosh.
Slowly but surely.
Beautiful. Spot on. Holly killed it. Me and Holly have great conversations like this all the time. Pine tar soap would be closer to a 9.5 pH when apple cider vinegar rinse is at a 2 pH. Our sebum level is right in the middle of that. For our skin and our hair. So that's a good one. Oh, shoot. ignore that one. That was not supposed to to highlight. I had another one here. There was a good question. There it goes. Bidevato. Dan, do you ever feel like YouTube drains you? No. Nope. I've never once felt drained, exhausted. I have to scale myself back. The mayor had a lofty idea of streaming like every day when this was going on. It didn't drain me one bit. I loved it. But to be transparent with you guys, I felt like people had a little bit too much DanC. So I've backed off from that a little bit. The numbers were lowering. It seemed like the interactions, the topics were lowering. And so I feel like I was too available or too much in your guys' face. So I just, we haven't even talked about it, but I just kind of took the gas off the pedal just a little bit on those streams, but nothing to do with feeling drained. I have to hold myself back because I just want to do more and more and more and more and more. For example, my videos for this week are all filmed. My videos for next week, as of today, 2 are filmed. So no, oh my gosh, I'm passionate about making these videos. Never, ever once, right? I love teaching, but does teaching drain me? It does. There are times. Today was draining. Today was a stressful day, but not with YouTube whatsoever, man. Not whatsoever. So, yeah, Mayor, what were your thoughts? Unfiltered, uncensored. Let them know. You can agree with me there. You can disagree. What were your thoughts on the daily streams?
Oh, yeah, I agree with what you're saying on that. I don't know that people are getting too much, but I understand just trying to keep focused with what your point is, your message. I don't blame that at all. I think that's smart. As far as the draining, I was curious. Talk to me about, like, go back a year and a half to that first 6 months. I don't know if it was draining to you, but there had to be some challenges you faced, that mental game, if nothing else, back then, right?
I'm weird, man. I jump in and I just go. I think the most beautiful thing for the start of this channel is I did not start the channel because I saw others succeeding, and I'm like, oh, I want that. You know, I want that many subscribers. I want that much money. I want that free stuff. So I didn't feel like any pressure or any like weirdness with it. I started literally because Sam said, hey, I think you'd be good at that. Why don't you try making videos? And when someone tells me, hey, I think you'd be good at something, to be honest, I'm like, oh, really? Okay. I'll be good at that. All right. And so I tried it out. No, I didn't feel any drain then either. I would say the most draining time, and we talked about it today, is the 12 days of Beardsmiths, researching, editing, uploading daily. And it has to be daily because I'm doing a giveaway winner every day. So it's not even like I can like work in advance. So it is that is a little bit draining, but I love it. I mean, there's nothing I can compare it to. I mean, no, there's nothing I can compare it to. I was going to say like being a father, but that crap's draining sometimes, man. We got to be honest there. That is draining. So
being a dad pulls from areas you didn't even know you had, like energy. Yeah. Like what, you know, just like even tonight, Luke's like, he just on the verge, just kind of, there's no reason for him to be like moody and touchy, but he is. And my natural instinct is to kind of go after that, but I got to play the long game and leave him alone, because am I going to figure it out and fix him? He's going to go to bed eventually. But if I go after him, it's just going to be bad. Learning that.
Well said. Well said. So, no, to be honest, no, YouTube's never been draining. Not in the beginning, not now. I have to hold myself back from doing more. Like I said, I think I was too much in everybody's face, but I appreciate all the support. Dan, should I have a YouTube thumbnail before I upload YouTube video? If so, how do I make one? Is it difficult? Jerry, I think Gary covered this, but I do have a video recently that I gave advice to content creators. I talked about thumbnail creating. I talked about if you should have one. Should you have one? Yes. Thumbnails are really important, at least when you're getting started. Scuba doesn't need a thumbnail of anything. People are going to watch his videos because he's earned that. But when you're in the beginning, they're going to see the title and they're going to look at the thumbnail. They've got to have 2, 1 and 1 adds up to 2. So definitely. And is it difficult? No, you just got to find your style. I probably make it more difficult than it needs to be because I use 4 different apps, but I enjoy it. So if you ever need any help, Jerry, man, you know I'm more than happy to help you out. Shoot me a message, man, and I got you. All right.
What's your favorite thumbnail of all time?
Oh, probably my Viking one recently, where I'm like this, just because I'm like, Sam, what do we have in the house that's Viking-like? And she came back with that little like hammer thing. I'm like, that'll work. Man. That'll work. William says apple cider vinegar has its place, and that's not in my beard. I agree. I fully see the value for it. I fully know it can work for a lot of people, just not me. And I've never knocked it. I've never told people not to do it. Explore, see what works for you.
You can't be everything.
Can't be everything, and see what works for you. There are things that I preach about, and it doesn't work for somebody. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Dan is very supportive of other content creators. Thank you. I try to be as much as I can. I that's just who I am. I know no other way to say it than that. All right, we had a bunch of other good comments here. All right. Whew, man, you guys are bringing the comments tonight. Don't worry, we didn't forget about the giveaways. This is and I like that tonight's not just about the giveaways. We're not doing this and rushing to get to so many giveaways. They're going to come when they come, you know. So it's going to be it just you know, it is what it is. So that will be amazing. Awesome, man. Andrew, I see that. Let me get a couple comments here, and then we'll get into that right away. Dan, do you use Live Bearded's triple threat wash? Yes. Do I recommend it? Yes. Mayor, do you have the Pro Kushel bar?
I have the Pro corded. Yep.
Okay, so what temperature setting are you using? I think Mr. Callie, Mr. David has a similar beard to you.
I go red, whatever the highest setting.
Okay,
it's the first. And I kind of learned that there's red, blue, green, and red gives me the most. You do need a lot of heat to get what you're going for here, so I go red.
Yeah. Blazing Beards, need my daily dose of dancing. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you today. If you have any questions on that, shoot me a message and I'll answer you. But I appreciate you. Too much dancing. I go back and watch older videos daily. That's cool, man. Thank you. If you shoot more than one video in a day, do you change your shirt and hat? I usually don't anymore. I used to shoot more than one video in a day, but now I shoot, I edit, I upload in the same day. But if you are doing more than one video, I would highly recommend changing your shirt and changing your hat. That would be my advice. Nothing that you have to do, but you definitely need to. Daily stream has been something for me to look forward to, and I know that it's such a hard thing for me. I'm here for you guys, but I also have to make the numbers work on the channel too. There are things you can do like that can really hurt the channel. If you're consistently putting out things and your numbers are going down, YouTube's algorithm sees that, whether people want to believe that or not, and they're not going to promote that as much. So that is that is true there. David says, and your passion spills over to others. It's hard not to get hyped watching the work you put out. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And I have others that do that for me, right? If it's teaching, it's the mayor. There's so many times where I'm like, oh man, that is amazing. Dan, what was your first video called? I believe it was my introduction, like DanCBearded introduction, something like that, right? Dan, did it surprise you at how quick your channel grew? No. I always say it, and I really mean it. One of the things I hate most in life is false humility, right? I could sit here and say, oh, man, I'm so shocked at all the subscribers that have come here, man. It's all you guys. It's not me. It's you guys. No, I expected that. I've had times of frustration where I thought I should be growing more. To, again, just open that door and being completely transparent. There are times where I do get frustrated. I watch the numbers, but no, because I knew the work I put in. I knew what I was talking about had value. I think when you work for something, you put in that sweat equity, you have the right to have those expectations, you know? And I don't think that's a bad thing. Somebody once wisely said, I don't think it's bad that I don't hate myself. No? Ooh, Mary, you just did a little ASMR there.
Yeah, Kyle asked a question about how my Kushel bar usage, going against the grain on the shorter beard. I go with the grain, and I from one of Dan had a heated brush video, has a heated brush video, and I've learned to kind of tense the facial hair and kind of go through it, and it really gives it a better feel. You know, like I've talked about this many times that I've got these weird hairs here that kind of shoot out, and the Kushel bar, it does help with that, but the fact is, like, until these are longer, they don't really have anywhere to go. So it doesn't really fix that too much. It's not magic, but it almost is. That Kushel bar is almost magical. But I do suggest going with the grain rather than kind of brushing out. When I do this, I don't know if it's good, but it's usually after a shower, and I have it as out as I can. Put the oil in, wait a little bit, and then I can go with the grain on that Kushel bar.
Yeah, I call that letting your beard breathe a little bit. I think people get their beard in that same motion too much, and it becomes like too straight. And if you get that beard out, you're letting it hairs get trained, right? And sometimes you want that, but sometimes you don't want that to an extreme level. And I would recommend that. I think you'd probably pick that up naturally, but I think that would be recommended for everybody. All right. And in huge super chat here, my man Andrew says, can you do some Norseman giveaways on me? Absolutely, man. Terry, I will get you the winners. You will send me a message with the cost of this. I'm looking here real quick at Norseman Beard Co. Mayor, do you want to explain the feel of their butters or their oils or anything that you have in mind there? And I'll get the combos here because we have
for Norseman. I would say their butter. You know, you've got your whipped butters and your straight regular butters, and then your balmy butters towards the balmy end. I put them in the middle, and almost, you know, the Muehlner is the one I've been using the most. When I've tried it, it almost looked. I feel it looked like it had more wax than it would have, like closer to a balm, but it was really good, a really good feel. It's like it gives you a little bit, like, you know, I heard Dan the other day talking about some of the butters give you some shaping or control, and it slightly does. It's not like real, just like the whip butters are more conditioning. It's not like that. It does have a little bit of a shaping ability for this. A really good feel, nice scent that wears real well, but without being not happening too long throughout the day. So that's how I would categorize it.
Agreed. What he said. Well done, sir. Like a pro. Okay. We're going to do 3 oil and butter combo giveaways. 3 oil and butter. It's going to be a 1 ounce oil, 2 ounce butter giveaway here. There are crazy YouTube fees and taxes though, so that's just kind of making the slack up there. So this is going to be for Norseman. All right, Norseman. You will be able to pick the scent that you would like. Should we pick a scent for them?
Nah,
let them pick. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sometimes it's like people are like, I don't know what I want. What do you think? If you win this, you better pick the scent and tell me right away. None of that game, okay? None of that game, all right?
So that makes 6 giveaways, right?
Yep.
We're giving away 6. Wow. Okay. Yeah. You
So
heard it, guys. 6.
6 giveaways, guys.
You over there.
Mm-hmm.
Listening. You across the room. You've got us in the background. We're okay with that. 6 giveaways. Come back. You know, that's a lot.
Yeah. Unopened. So Terry, I'm going to get these winners. I'll get their order. I'll send it to you. You'll let me know a total, and then I will PayPal you the money for that total there. Okay. So, Mayor, what time is it?
It is 10:38.
No, it's not.
Game time.
Close.
Jerky time.
Closer.
What? You tell me.
Giveaway time.
Giveaway time. Oh, dang it. Do I not win?
Were you playing along there or did you not know?
I did not know.
You did it well. Jerry, you can put a thumbnail up on your phone, but you need to go through YouTube Studio. Download the app YouTube Studio. So what time is it? Giveaway time?
Giveaway?
I set you up and you didn't catch it. You dropped it in the end zone. Only enter once, guys. Remember, the internet's going to prioritize your answer on the screen. All of you in here are the faithfuls. You are the faithful, so I don't need to worry about that. So what we are going to do is it's going to be a random number giveaway. Don't enter yet. I'll tell you when. You don't even know the range yet. And these are going to be for all 3 of the Norseman giveaways. So we're going to have 3 people, the first 3 that get the correct number. So it's one shot going all 3. I don't want to take up too much time on the giveaways tonight. So this is going to be an 1 ounce oil and a 2 ounce butter from Norseman. Let me write that down. You get to pick the scent, but you need to pick it. You need to have it locked, loaded, and ready to go. Okay. 1 ounce oil. All right.
If you do not win this, then your day is done. Your night is there's more. There's a $100 gift card for Beard Octane, $100 Chesapeake gift card, and there was something else too. Kushel Bar Pro cordless.
Yes.
Cordless. So let's, I always do this with my kids at home, my children. I'm like, let's talk about it's not going your way. Let's get prepared for one way or the other. But some of you guys, it is going to go your way, and there's more to look forward to.
Okay. All right. Doesn't matter. All right. Giveaway time, guys. This is for a Norseman combo, oil and butter. The first 3 people that get the correct number for this random number generator. Okay, the number is down. First 3 people that get it correct are going to win this. All right. Make sure everything's cleared. Everything's good to go. Everything's good to go here. Give us a number 1 through 20. 1 through 20. I'm going to give the first 3 people that get it. You may only enter once. 1 through 20. The mayor's watching. He doesn't even know what the right number is, but he's watching over there.
Look at the numbers just pouring.
I know, isn't that crazy?
It's raining numbers from out of the sky. Numbers. No need to ask why.
Numbers.
That's raining tacos modified for this situation.
I'm going to write them down before, so I may not be able to highlight them just because I don't want to lose them or have anybody type in late and be like, oh, look, I won and mess it up or something. So I'm going to write them down as I go down the list, and then I will hopefully be able to highlight them. Okay, this is for a Norseman combo, oil and butter. None of you balm people. Okay. And it's the first 3 that get this right. Okay, we do have our first 3 people. And again, guys, know that the internet is going to prioritize your answer on your screen, okay? And you can only enter once there. So, and again, there's probably going to be people that have this answer right, guys, but aren't going to be in the first 3. It's only 20 numbers, so that is part of it. So our correct number, oh, look at that suspense. Look at that suspense. Do you see, get a little peekster? A little peek?
Oh.
Is number 3. Our first winner, Justin Hip, the hip hop, the hip it to the hip hop, you don't stop. Congrats, Justin. Our second winner with the number 3. All the 3s are like, oh my gosh. Matt Ross just typed 3. Matt, it is not you.
But
Fuck Daddy, Mr. Steve.
No, what?
Yeah. He's got a gray beard. Norseman is made by a gray beard. It's a match. And then Corey 2K8G. It's a video game and a cell phone network. I can't wait for 8G. It's going to be so fast. So
8G, that's when we get teleported, right? It's just, you call somebody, but all of a sudden you're just standing in the room with them. Boom, yeah. 8G. Like, yeah,
you're right there. Or like a hologram.
Right. Well, no, that's 7G. Hologram 7G.
Oh, you're actually bringing
8G
me to
is, yeah.
Slow down. So much struggle. I can't. All right, there we go. All right, so we got Justin, we got Funk, and we got Corey. Congratulations, guys. So, gentlemen, if you won, if you have Instagram, please contact me on Instagram at DanCBearded. If you do not have Instagram, get one. If you still do not get one, you can email me. And you are going to give me your government name and your shipping address, and then the scent you would like in oil and butter. Same scent. We're not doing that game. I would like this one. No. Same scent, okay?
Should I leave? I didn't win, Dan. Should I leave now?
No, and you especially shouldn't leave right now because let me highlight this real quick.
Okay.
Dan C, I just ordered some. Let's do the first timer thing. Know what I mean? All right. If you have not tried Norseman Beard Co. and you would like a giveaway from Funk Daddy, from Steve, say me, and it'll go to you. As long as you're in the U.S. We can't give an upgrade on costs there. All right. We got one in the chat. That's going to go to Ryan J. Not Terry. Terry's the owner. Steve, thank you, man. That was extremely kind of you. Extremely kind of you. He won something that he was willing to pay for. And did pay for and said, no, let me pass it on.
Let me grow a beard. Let me plant a seed somewhere else, someone else's beard. He knows that he's just growing the beards across the nation and the world. That's still super generous because that's He could have doubled up and gotten more of his favorite, right? But he pushes it out for everybody else. That's awesome.
That is amazing.
It is in giving that he receives.
That's awesome. We got another one, guys. You guys are just, we're trying to bring a smile to people's lives right now. And thank you guys for doing that. The mayor and I have the smallest role in any of this. So thank you. Bobby Bad and Bearded Casey said, I ordered from Norseman. I'm giving away my Chesapeake gift card for another giveaway.
Wow.
Just
it's this like we're at Tim Hortons trying to order our food and everybody's paying for the people in front of them, right, or behind them.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know how that feels when you pull up and they're like, somebody paid for your food.
That's crazy, man.
Paying it forward. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. So that's from Bobby Bad and Bearded, guys. So he is he's given that away there. Funk, thank you, man. That is really, really cool. And all right, put the thumbnail. I can put the thumb. Yes, Jerry. Yes, you can. And we'll get back to all the questions. I don't know about you, Mayor, but I don't really have anywhere to be tonight.
No.
Okay. All right.
No,
especially with all this going around right now.
It can legally be anywhere tonight.
Yeah, right. I know. I didn't mean bad mainly.
Right. No.
Okay. All right.
Because
never pay it forward, Shane. That is true. That would be bad karma. Bad karma. So that's awesome, man. Yeah, absolutely. Giveaways are secondary, just being a part of this community. Absolutely. We didn't even advertise. We didn't tell you guys about any giveaways tonight. It's not about that, but we will never turn down giving people a smile. That's never going to happen. So this is for the Chesapeake Beard Co. giveaway from Bobby Bad and Bearded Casey. He's giving that one away. And this one's going to be a giveaway. We're going to do a question here for this one. So first person to get this will win this. Okay, this is a Chesapeake giveaway. Thank you, Mr. Chesapeake. Thank you, Bobby Bad and Beard Casey. And nice. Bearded Buffer gave his away. Very cool. Grand Haven. Question. The loyals will know this. First one to get it. One word answer here. What is the first name of the mayor's beautiful, amazing wife? What is the first name of the mayor's beautiful, amazing wife? I'm not talking about the other one that lives down the road. We're not talking about that one.
It's complicated.
All right. So first one here is going to get that Chesapeake gift card. We got lots and lots of right answers here. All right. Let me make sure. I think it matched up differently on YouTube. So let me see here. Okay. It was close, guys. And again, this one, especially the internet prioritizes your answer over everyone else. I'm pretty sure yours is going to be the same one that I see. Steve, do you see who's first on? Do you have YouTube up?
I do. I can go back to it.
That's all right. I got it right here.
You got it.
The winner on YouTube on our screen here is Jerry Carson. Jerry Carson. So congratulations, Jerry. Jerry, go ahead and get a hold of Gary at Chesapeake Beard Co. and let him know you won the Bobby Bad and Bearded giveaway. Bobby Bad and Bearded giveaway. Somebody guessed Dan. No, I am not. I am not the beautiful and amazing wife of the mayor.
But I did see Shaniqua in there, so I'll be calling her that a little bit. I probably will not be calling her Carol Baskin, Steve.
Ooh,
yeah, she would like that. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
So if you won tonight, guys, and we still have more coming, get a hold of me, except for Jerry. Jerry, you contact Chesapeake. He knows you who you are. And so contact Chesapeake there, and you will be good. Jerry Carson is even first on my screen. I usually get lagged. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. All right, what Gary, Dancy, no need for Jerry Carson to contact me. Already sent. That's awesome, man. Very cool, Gary. Wow. That's awesome. Very, very cool. I used to think I was funny, then I came into these streams. Yeah, the comments are hilarious. Jerry said my first win, man. Awesome, Jerry. Jerry's a super supportive dude, too, so I love that. And, guys, I guess we still – I think we still have some – we still have something, right?
To give away?
I think we have a Cushel Bar Cordless Pro.
Yes.
A Chesapeake $100 gift card. And a Beard $1,500 gift card.
Dude, so you have like, what, $400 worth of stuff-ish? $300, $400?
Yeah. Truly.
Well, this is tiring.
Question for the chat. I know which way I'm leaning. I know which way the mayor's leaning, but it's not about us. It's about you guys. Don't have an IG. I sent an email to Chesapeake. Yes. Viking, that is totally fine. Yes. So question for you guys. We have a $100 gift card $100 gift card and a very expensive cordless Cushion Bar Pro. Would you guys like to split that up into 3 separate giveaways or bundle it as one unbelievable craziest giveaway in history?
You crazy.
We can do either. Gary said it's up to us. Gary was in the mindset of bundling them all together. I was in the mindset of splitting them up. 3 separate. They're like, I just want to win something, Dan.
Right.
That's what I thought too. Ooh, David's being a rebel. That bearded guy KC says, 1. He's like, I want my
prize.
Yeah, put me in, coach. All right, we'll split it up, guys. We'll do 3 separate ones. We'll make, because it's like, oh darn, I only won $100 gift card. I don't think anybody's gonna be upset about any of those 3. So let's make 3 people happy.
Let's rain and oil. That's a gift card, right?
It
and
is
your butter too.
Dan, did you hear Joe Exotic signed a contract to do a show on the Discovery Channel? How, like in jail? In prison? I did not hear that, but I will sign up.
He's not just in prison, he's in quarantine.
Oh, in medical prison. That's right. He got moved. Yeah. So it's I sent it to you. I think you watched it. So the guy, help me out, guys, if you know, but the guy who was like the news anchor that was like the producer for Joe, he ran his online show and he like had all the documents. They were all burned down. What is that guy's name? Do you remember?
The reporter guy, right? I don't know.
He was the guy that that filmed everything. Rick Kirk.
Yeah, Rick sounds right.
Guys, it's not a giveaway, but no, what is his name? Rich Kirkman. I think that's it. I think it's Rich Kirkman. Yes. So yeah, I think it's Rich Kirkman. Brick. Oh man. He did an interview with David Spade on David Spade's podcast. You guys need to go watch. If you're a fan of Joe Exotic and you're like under the impression he's a good guy, let him free, you're wrong. Go watch that podcast. It's very, 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 very enlightening.
Yeah.
Okay? Very enlightening. Go watch the David Spade podcast and Rick Kircham. Okay. David Spade does have a podcast, you guys. It's surprisingly really good. Like actually really good, guys. So Hunter S. Thompson. I don't remember the guy's name. He looks super like wrinkly.
He looked like Hunter S. Thompson. He did.
What's that?
Hunter S. Thompson is a guy of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. As a writer. He looked a lot like him though.
Okay. I don't know who that is, so that would make sense. But go watch it, guys. Mr. Seven says thanks, man.
You betcha.
So go watch that interview. He brings out a lot more information and talks about some of the stuff that was on the film that got burned. Wild, terrible, terrible stuff. So go watch that one. Mayor Dan, do you notice the difference in beard days when you take less water? So I almost always meet my water intake unless there's some crazy schedule that day. And I notice more than you could ever imagine. My whole body notices. When I wake up, my calves are cramping. My hair feels dry and brittle. Someone asked earlier, does drinking more water give you a more thick and full beard? Yeah. Yes, 100%. Your beard hairs are bigger when they're hydrated. They're skinnier when they're not. So yes. What about you, May?
I pay for the next. I think I pay for like 36 hours late, like a day and a half later. If I have a bad hydration day, I notice it a day or a day and a half later in beard, but also just more in the way I feel. Like your body tells you when you're sore or whatever your body's saying. There's stuff going on. I would say I notice a lack of water intake after a day or 2 days later. Like I pay for it down the road. Right away the next morning. I wake up and I feel in my calves. I have massive calves. I don't know if anybody have seen those before. 0 from working out, 100% because I have this condition of a tight Achilles tendon, and so it makes my calf muscle bigger, and I feel it big time. Somebody says he does not need a pardon.
Gary said Joe Exotic was not a good guy, but entertaining, but not good. Spot on. Wildly entertaining. I could watch him for days. I have watched him for days, but he is not a good person. Not in any way, shape, or form. If you don't watch that interview, it tells you a lot.
He's gonna do anything, like change his name, but he's gonna take everybody else down with him when he goes without remorse, unfortunately.
Yep. And somebody asked, did you know those were Michael Jackson's gators that were burned? I actually gave that as a trivia question on one of my Monday night corners, I think, or a Wednesday, one of the two. So, yes, someone needs to do a bearded guess who. Dan C, Scuba, Matt, etc. What's a bearded guess who? What's guess who? Is that
like
the old school board game?
Like trivia? Oh, okay, yeah. Like who, or is that Clue? That's Clue. I don't know.
Have you ever read about the guy? Yes, I have. There's a couple interesting stories like that, but yes, I have. So definitely. And if you guys have questions, this is a good time. We got a little lull in the giveaways right now. So fire them. You guys, I think I've had more relevant questions tonight about beard stuff than in the last 3 weeks combined. And I'm cool with either way, man. I love hanging out and just baloneying, but you guys are giving questions for the mayor. You're giving questions.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I feel like lately I've been getting some good questions that are things I can answer and help out with. And I love that. I love being able to contribute because you guys that have been here for the long haul know that I started from the bottom.
And that's earned, right? People only ask because they value your input. So,
right. And they see your beard style and they are similar in one way or another and have a question about it. Because when else can you do that and ask questions like that?
Spot on. Thoughts on Odin's Voyage? One of my favorites. Really relaxing, calming, smooth scent. What's a good beard wash? There's tons of them. I would throw out the one the mayor and I probably use the most. LCW from Beard Octane. DanC10 all caps is the discount code for those ones. Skittles of the gods. Oh my gosh. So he really did sign a contract investigating Carol Baskin's missing husband. That show's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Mayor, your beard definitely looks more full from this COVID break from school.
I appreciate it. I feel the same way. I'm sorry, I have to apologize, but I keep beard gazing into my own beard at times when we do these shows. Yeah. Nice. Beard appreciation.
Yeah. Have you heard of Duke's Beard? I have. They run some crazy free beard oil thing. I've heard they're okay. I've heard they're not below average, but not bad is what I would say, but I've not tried, so I cannot say. Okay. Yes, the board game. Does your guys have eyebrows yet? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, you get the different clues on everything. Okay, all right. Started from the stubble, now we're here. Have you used Bearded Oregon soap? No, we have not. I used their oils way back then. Started from the stubble, now we're here. My favorite Joe Exotic song. That's my song. We came up with that here. All right. If you're cramped when you drink enough water, you die. Yes, absolutely, my friend. I cramp when I do not drink enough water. So that is a big one. How much beard butter are you supposed to put in your beard? Whew, so many factors there. The main factor being your beard length. Mary, you want to touch on yours?
Yeah, I just use one thumb. One thumb usually will do that. Sometimes I get carried away if I really like a scent, and I was saying this earlier. I put too much in, and then it dries and it feels crispy or heavy almost on my face beard style. So I don't use just one. Usually one scoop, warm it up, and that should be enough. Anything more than that, if I'm going for that extra scent, I'd probably be better off using it a little bit more oil of that scent than that. So I don't use too much.
Yeah, I use a dollop. How do you measure that? You don't. You fit. Best answer I can give you is trial and error, man. Trial and error. If you feel like you used too much, you did. Use less the next time. If you feel like you used too little, you did. You know. Dan, do either of you use those beard scrubber deals, the ones that look like an old flat top comb? I used to on my earlier journeys. I used the G-Man beard scrubber. Loved it. But as my beard has gotten thicker and bigger, there's no silicone brush that's going to get near my skin, so it's pointless. It did more pulling and grabbing than anything, even with in the shower, conditioner, shampoo. No, so I don't use them.
But what would that do that an ox horn wouldn't do for you? I know is that a full exfoliation kind of idea?
It would be more gentle for people than that, but nothing. You're gonna get better exfoliation out of a oxhorn comb. So yeah. All right, I saw another good one here. Okay, what's this beard game we're talking about? No, nothing, Pete. It was a joke one. Steve says, Dan, curious, when you do live streams for your school, are you using your channel or a totally different one? I'm using my school channel. So every teacher at our school has a Google account. And if you have a Google account, you have a YouTube account. So I use my school account, and that's not something that I really I give out on here for liability purposes. Right? We can't have, none of you are, I wouldn't expect you to be, but we can't have a sex predator coming in on a chat with 7th grade students and everything. All right, later, Bearded Vato. Take care, man. All right. Sub earlier, the video today had Don's cooking me rolling. Nice. Yeah, that was funny. I find it troubling when my favorite beard companies don't carry the oil, butter, and balm in the general same scent. How do you handle the same problem? You find matching ones. So, for example, Detroit Grooming does not make Leland in oil and butter. Why? Because they can't. The oils that are allowed to make up the butter do not work in an oil. So I just find a similar scent profile, or I go with an unscented oil.
That's what I was going to say, is just have a neutral oil and a neutral butter to go to. So, like just have them on hand so that if you like the oil scent, but you can't get that butter, you can just throw in a neutral butter. Be good.
Yep. Well said. Well said. All right. How about we give away a Kushel Bar Cordless Pro? What do you guys think?
I think that's amazing.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. 7 from 11 because I'm too legit to quit. It is 11 here on the East Coast.
It is
10 o'clock Mountain Time or Central.
It is.
And then West Pacific, it's only what? Not 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Just in case you didn't know what time it was in your place.
Yeah. Educate. You're gonna learn today. Phil says, Dan and Mayor, what scent would you pair with Leland? Ginger Jamboree from Beard Octane, Citrafella from Beard Octane,
any kind of citrus.
Scarecrow from from Chesapeake.
Yeah.
Any citrus. Anyone that is not harsh, no tobacco, no vanilla, nothing like that. All right. Have I seen Liv Bearded's new quarantine video? I have not. You're going to learn today. That's for sure. All right. 7%, but I'm hoping to try it before it dies. Ooh. Well, Mayor.
Yes.
What time is it?
Giveaway time.
It's giveaway time, guys.
Oh, I didn't do it.
I would have grabbed my Kushel Bar Cordless Pro, but I didn't. So
that's okay.
We're giving one away, unopened, unused, no beard hairs in it, courtesy of Chesapeake Beard Co. You guys. So
is the box dented?
Probably these days.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Probably these days. So, nope, no hairs, Mr. Buffalo Todd. No hairs here. No hairs. That was good, Mayor. Everybody's appreciating you there.
I'm trying.
Right, let me get this ready. Don't you say? What's on your mind right now, Mayor?
Oh, not much. Let's see. I love it when you throw it to me. What's on my mind? I don't know. I'm kind of like seeing some little spirals here that I catch. I want to talk. I'm gonna talk to them later about what their plans are for my beard and kind of figure that out. I have to address the situation, but I will not act harshly in any way.
Okay. All right.
Or quickly.
Holly, yes, we both did. We both did.
Wait, Holly's still here? I thought doesn't she go to bed early? I thought
she's all over the place.
Usually
Holly, she's here, she's there, she's on a different account, she's on this account, she's on that account. She's all over. But okay. I love it. I appreciate it.
She must be staying up a little later with the different schedules and stuff. That's all it is. We're not going to make it a big deal out of this.
Some kids to learn tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's a giveaway time. We are giving away a Kushel Bar cordless Pro, $140 value. I don't even think that includes shipping. It might, who knows? But sent to your house for free. I had my warm milk. That is disgusting. Milk is gross for one, and to warm it up is so much worse.
It helps it's a good calming sleep thing. Just don't do too much.
I didn't hear you.
Why don't you don't like warm oil? You don't like warm milk? Good grief.
I like warm showers.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You Mickapole? Mickapole? If that means I don't like milk, yeah. Humans are the only species that adults drink milk. You don't see some adult cow latching on another cow. Ooh, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't follow a lot of mammals.
Adult animal that drinks milk?
I can't help you with that.
Doesn't happen. And then somebody's going to write a rebuttal. I don't know any adult animal that does a live stream. Yeah, touche.
That's true. You could have like.
That's a valid point. Cats, only because we make them. They would not do that on their own. Yeah, only because we make them. Adult cats, that's a humanized thing.
I don't think you can make a cat do anything. I'm just saying.
Oh, I have 2 of them. They are well behaved.
They're well behaved, but really, you tell a cat, you walk that line, you don't go in that room, or you stay in this room. Cat's gonna do the opposite. That's what my experience with cats was.
Oh, cereal's gross. Get that out of here. I'm causing some controversy tonight. Causing some controversy.
You're just kind of You're just.
No, I don't eat cereal. I've never had
anti-milk, anti-cereal, anti-hot oil.
I've never had cereal in my adult life.
What's your go-to breakfast then?
Cookies. I have breakfast cookies.
Like biscuits or cookies?
Nope. What a breakfast cookie is a really normal cookie for breakfast. Every day.
Awesome. Well, bless your heart.
I'm an adult. You earned that. Literally. If you guys were to message Sam right now and say, "What does Dan eat for breakfast?" I promise everything. Her response is breakfast cookies.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Dan's milking the giveaway right now. Zach, that's what you did there. He's a dad. He's a dad. All right.
So thanks for the gallon of milk, Holly.
Yeah. Gary says, Mayor, how you not know about those breakfast cookies? That's legendary on this channel.
I don't know. We just every week we just get a little bit further down that road, right? The journey continues. And that you can't just start a journey knowing everything that's gonna happen. So I learned something.
Sean said they're just cookies. I asked him what were special about them.
Yeah, just cookies.
And they usually do have oats in them. I will say that. I will say they are usually oatmeal cookies. Usually oatmeal, 99% dark cacao chocolate chips. Delicious.
Well, see, I would have 2 kids that watch me eat those cookies and 1 wife. The wife would say, "You don't need it," and the kids would say, "Where's mine?"
Yeah, my wife's an amazing baker, and my kids are young enough where I can control them.
Mind those cookies.
Okay.
How you like them cookies?
How you like them cookies? A lot. I like them a lot. That's disgusting. Oatmeal and cookies. I didn't say oatmeal. I said oats. Yeah. I said oats. Don't be bending my words. Favorite breakfast cookie? An oat chocolate chip cookie. Easy. I was legit about to tell you if you were eating oatmeal raisin cookies, I was going to disown you. No, it's not oatmeal. It's just oats. They're straight up chocolate chip cookies, but Sam says oats have some nutritional value, so she puts oats in them. I don't know. I didn't look into it. It ain't a beard. I don't care. So they're good.
That should be no right there. Ain't a beard. I don't care.
Yeah. Giveaway time.
Giveaway
sometimes.
Giveaway.
Giveaway. All right, stop typing, guys, so you have a good, equal, fair chance here. Equal, fair. Michael's got to go. He's sick, so we got to help him out here. We got to make his day better. And thank you, Gary. Thank you, Joe from Beard Octane. Very, very generous of you guys. Okay. This is for a Kushel Bar Pro Only enter once. Remember, the internet's going to prioritize your answers. Give me a number 1 through 40. 1 through 40. 1 through 40. Good luck. Kushel Bar Pro.
I'm going to look over your shoulder.
Giveaways in channel history.
I'm going to look over your shoulder.
Okay, you see it?
Yep. Okay, got it.
All right, you got it?
What did you say about this giveaway? Is this a big giveaway night? This is a big history. These are a lot of giveaways from one show, right?
Yes. Unplanned, literally to bring a smile to people's faces. That is the only objective of these. And you know how that's true? I did not post them anywhere. This was not to drive traffic, right? There's some, and people try to make hate out of anything, right? And let me give you an example here. People come at me and say the giveaways in a negative way. Like, oh man, you only get traction because you have giveaways. Oh man, you only get this because you're only putting giveaways to get people to come to your streams. Stuff. Like, dude, we're just trying to make people happy. Like, if you want to make that into something it's not, that's on you.
If you don't think the mayor's singing voice is enough to make you happy,
right?
I mean,
right.
I'm not going to take that real personal. I'm going to take it a little personal, but not real personal, not like big personal. No, because I do take a lot of pride in my lyrical genius.
Yep. So I just thought that was funny. Like, you're coming at me negative about, like, the only thing you can find about me is to hate on giveaways. All right, you got me, man. You got me. Okay, this is crazy. We got all of those people, and we do not have a correct one.
Sochly bleu.
We do not have a correct one. So do not go anywhere yet. Do not go anywhere yet. I got to wait till everything catches up here, okay? Do not go anywhere yet. When I tell you, I'm going to re-roll it. It's going to be a new number. So it's up to you if you want to play your same number and go again, or if you want to switch it up. Take that chance. Door 1 or door 2, okay? Do not go yet. Stop, you guys. Kevin Brock, you can't do that, man.
Whoa.
All right. Even if you're joking, guys, stop. No doing that, all right? I don't have to put you in timeout. Nobody puts baby in corner except the mayor and myself. All right. Okay, we are starting with where Steve Beards and Wood says stop. Now it's time to go. Any numbers below that are eligible. Enter once. Go ahead. Stop. Hammer time.
What's what? Same range.
Same range. Reroll. Same range.
You can go your own way.
Oh yeah.
Go your own way.
Who sings that?
Fleetwood Mac, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Or the Bengals? Or
it's Fleetwood Mac.
Maybe it was the Bears.
Stevie Nicks.
They what? 80s?
Stevie Nicks?
Yeah, Stevie Nicks.
Okay. That's what I thought. One of my favorite singers of all time. The winner.
God brings
Number 4. Podcastro feedback. You say that, Mayor. Hashtag reading.
Catastrophe podcast. Podcastrophe. It's like a catastrophe, but it's a podcastrophe. Clever.
Okay, I knew you'd work it out. Congrats. You have won the cordless Kushel Bar Pro heated brush. Cheers to you.
That thing. I wouldn't be shocked if that thing like flew itself to your house. It was like its own drone, and it just
it's on that level. It's on that level. All right,
another one. It's like a transformer.
Mr. Podcat, say it, Mayor.
Podcastrophe.
First thing, I love podcasts. Second thing, in my opinion, you got to change your name because I can't pronounce it. If I can't pronounce it, there's at least 20% of the population of English speakers that cannot pronounce it.
Dan can't pronounce it. It could end up being a catastrophe rather than just a podcastrophe.
This is 11 p.m., Mayor. This is past 10.
And Holly, thanks for letting us know which Fleetwood Mac album that was from. I mean, that's good information.
Wow. Who let us know that?
Holly.
Of course.
You know, the warm milk hasn't quite kicked in yet.
What do I do? You are going to contact me on Instagram at DanCBearded or on email. if you're ancient, at Dan_command@yahoo.com and let me know your government name, not podcatastrophe, and let me, I'm new to winning things. Hey, man, welcome. Congrats. I like when new people winning things. And let me know your government name and let me know your shipping address and we'll get you out there. The mayor is killing me. His sense of humor is amazing. Zachary, this is like diluted mayor. Like the mayor is very potent with his humor. Like that's what he's known for.
Yeah, it's not always a good thing to have a sharp tongue.
True.
But
he has got himself into some muddy waters. The audience isn't always right at certain times. And yeah.
What are you talking about? I was joking, Dan. What do you mean? No, I've had my moments. Usually it's never bad, but I'm such a joker that it's like all of a sudden you got to be careful that you're not only a joker. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, right. You are much more than that. But I would say it, like for me, people would talk about like my passion, or I would say that probably my passion. When they think of you, I think of your quick wit. I think that's what you are. That's your thing.
You know, my favorite song of all time, one of my kids loves, "Shake Your Sillies Out." I have to do that sometimes. I have to just shake out my sillies so that I can like not just goof around the whole time.
You know time and place though.
Right.
When we have like team leader meetings at school, you dial it in.
Or just be quiet.
Yeah. And that's time and place.
Yeah, I'm not that great at that either. I always have a conversation. It's not worth it. Zip it. But I usually just make that comment.
Some people call him Maurice.
The Space Cowboy. You know, that's Steve Miller Band. That was my first concert ever.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And then I saw them again.
Maroon 5.
I saw them again, and it was like literally step by step. It was like the same. It was like, you know how, did you go to Showbiz Pizza or Chuck E. Cheese's ever?
Chuck E. Cheese, yep.
They had like the robot band. Well, Steve Miller Band, great songs, great. But literally, like, their two concerts were so identical, like step, move, turn, 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 turn. It was like watching the robots at Chuck E. Cheese's playing the drums or whatever. So there was some life missing.
I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen those things. Not the concert, but I've seen those. Those always remind me of like up north. I don't know why.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Mayor. Answer. What is your Instagram?
At MayorsBeardedJourney.
Oh, Darius Rucker. I saw not Darius Rucker, but I saw Hootie and the Blowfish. It was called SummerSlam in Muskegon, Michigan, and it was like all sorts of bands. Does that count as my first concert?
Yeah.
Okay, then that was probably my first concert. Yeah, probably my first concert.
Did you let her cry? Wasn't that Hootie and the Blowfish? Let her cry.
I let her sing.
When the evil's on that way.
When the tears dry up tomorrow.
Sun comes up tomorrow. Let her something.
I don't know the words. Yeah, I know that song. It's a good one. Yeah, it's called SummerSlam. Let her live. What's another Hootie? Somebody throw another Hootie one out there.
I always think of Blues Traveler. There's two different groups. Same time frame, though. They were big at the same time.
Yeah, I only want Hootie.
I'm sorry.
I only want Hootie.
I got the harmonica. I know we're not talking about Blues Traveler, but I'm hearing the harmonica. I'm just fighting it like this.
Hold my hand. All right, sing Hold My Hand. I don't remember it.
Want you to hold my hand. I'll take you to the promised land. Hold my hand. I'm gonna love you the best I can.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. And then what was the other one? People are saying another one. Where'd it go? All right. Only Want to Be With You, or Only Wanted You. What's that one?
Wait. Only want to be with you.
Oh, yeah.
I
only want to be with. That's Hootie?
I only want to be with. Come on, it's him. Yeah. Because, like,
that's
then you had.
That's D-Ruck.
I only want to be with you.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know the rest of that, though.
So, hey, somebody's first concert might be tonight. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, me like singing
It's us right now. We're giving it to him.
live music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Technically, I hope this is not your first concert because I'm sorry. You know, I take a lot of pride in my musical genius, but I don't want to be your first.
So James says, Dan, do beard companies come at you a lot for bad reviews? Yeah, they do. Some don't, some do. I had one titled "The Worst Thing That I've Ever Put in My Beard," and they've never contacted me. They paid for the review. They sent me the products, and they never even contacted me. So that one I was like waiting. I put up the video. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna hear from them. Refresh, email, refresh. Never heard from them. I was like, all right, I'm good to go. And other ones, I have been threatened to be sued 3 times over reviews because everyone's always like, Dan's such a positive guy. But if you actually watch, I always give straight up real reviews. I always tell the truth, right? Sometimes it's not positive, sometimes it's not great. So I've been threatened to be sued 3 times. And then once I've actually had a real lawsuit. I won. It was all good. So yes, I have in extreme ways have been to the level of going to court about it. So
yeah, I haven't faced a lot of litigation. You know, I feel like sometimes they're going to come at me for being too funny, too cool, too
what's the charge?
Too melodic. You know, but those aren't really crimes, so they can't come after me. I don't know, defamation of character because I'm so awesome. They don't feel like they are. I could see that being.
Oh no! You stopped their pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, that's guaranteed by the Constitution, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
It is. It is one of your inalienable rights. Since you guys live in Michigan, what do you think of MC5?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Maybe tell us more.
Yeah, tell us more. Unless it's political, then no comment. We don't.
I do like the name Drone Beard, though. I just had an idea of a flying beard. You know, like, hey, you don't know if a beard's right for you. Let's say you're, all of a sudden somebody flies in a drone, and the drone sits on your face for a day or two. You get a feel for it, and then the drone flies back to, I assume, Amazon, because that's where everything goes.
It's a rock and roll band.
MC5. Okay.
Never heard of them.
Check it out. This is how I learn about stuff. I will be looking that up on Spotify tomorrow.
So they must be from Michigan.
Okay.
I'm due for a mullet touch-up.
You ever get sucked into those like clickbait, like figure out who's the most famous actor or actress from each state, and then you hit like next, and they always move the button down so that you click on the wrong thing. Dan, do you ever get caught up in those? You have to. Okay, well, there was one recently about who was the biggest like actor, artist, most famous person coming from each state. And I gave up before I got to Michigan. I don't know what they would have said. What would you say, Dan? Who's the actor or musician?
Okay. So we got to split it into 2 and we got to make them match up and have a meeting. All right. Actor's easy. Easy. No argument here. Tim Allen.
He's a Bronco, a Western Michigan Bronco. I mean,
done.
Done. Lightyear.
Yeah, done. There's no way we can even discuss with him. But musician, we got Kid Rock, Ted Nugent, and Eminem fighting. And we've had so many soul singers from Detroit.
I mean, what about like from Detroit? I got Aretha Franklin, Motown.
I just said that.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah. Was Stevie Wonder from? Where's he from?
There's so much from that time period, right? But
yeah. Did you say Gordon Lightfoot? Isn't he Michigan or is he not Michigan? I don't know.
I know that one. MC Breed, absolutely. There ain't no future in your front. I love me some MC Breed. John Connor.
He is right though. There's no future in fronting. Like, let's not front. Let's just stop fronting.
No future in the front.
Bless his heart. What a great message.
Stevie Wonder is from Michigan. So this one's tough. Alice Cooper. Oh my gosh. Me personally, biggest impact on the music in my world, in most success amongst
I know what you're gonna say.
Amongst their peers.
I know what you're gonna say.
Would be Eminem.
Oh, okay. That's not what I thought.
Yeah. I love Kid Rock's vibes. I love his feel. I think he sums up Michigan more. When you think of Michigan, you think Kid Rock. Summertimes in northern Michigan.
And I'm going to say Stevie Wonder. I think there's a couple I've forgotten about. Aretha Franklin's right there too. I mean, respect. RESPECT. Like
Bob Seger's from Michigan. That would be a huge. Oh man, yeah. NF. If we're talking about up and coming rappers from Gladwin, Michigan. NF.
Owen loves him.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's, my parents live there. That's where he's from. Kiss for Detroit. Okay, yeah, they could be. Prince ain't from Michigan, is he? No.
He lived in Minnesota. I don't know if he's from Michigan.
Okay.
I know that, like, Michael Jackson, the whole Jackson 5 was Gary, Indiana, but I feel like there was another superstar that was from Gary, Indiana, too. Like that. I don't know.
Gary, Indiana. Yeah, a lot of you guys are throwing ones out that I don't think are accurate. So many Motown stars from Michigan. Yeah, they had a hub there. And the ICP, the Insane Clown Posse, is from Michigan. At least one of them I know is.
Abracadabra, boom, shaka day. I'm Violent J.
I know one of the main what are the girls called? Juggalos?
Juggalo.
Well, are they all juggalos?
Everybody who's a fan of the clown, who's down with the clown, is a juggalo.
They don't have a female like juggalette?
No, you don't need to characterize that. They do sing about females, sometimes not so nicely.
Later, Ruben.
They are a little more respectful of like
a girl who lives in our city. She is a model and very successful one. She was the main music video girl in their like music videos. They have a video where they're like murdering people and like stabbing and killing these girls in a building. She's the main girl in that one. Yeah, they're juggalettes. Come on, man. Look at.
I feel like that might have been that probably was post Great Milenko, because after the Great Milenko album, I kind of fell off of that because I started working around children, and you can't rock too much ICP when you're hanging out, near kids and stuff. You get caught up in the rhymes and you're throwing them out there in class.
Real quick. Later, Bearded Beta, he's from Michigan as well. So in this conversation, he's leaving. We got to throw him out there. So, yeah. All right. So your pick is Stevie Wonder?
Yeah, but I feel like they're over Aretha Franklin because Aretha did, I don't know, Stevie, I believe he wrote his stuff. I don't know. He's huge.
Very
superstitious.
Eminem is undisputed on everybody's top 5 greatest rappers of all time, though. Like there's nobody that could ever make a list of top rappers and not include him.
I feel like Eminem's next gen best by far. Like I completely agree.
Beta says he has more sales than all of them, but part of that's the way music changed and stuff. So that's a loaded thing. But man, I think it's that's a tough one. Can you think of any other actors that can even compete with Tim Allen?
I'm sure there are a few, probably, but not.
Best Tim Allen story of all time. He was caught in college selling cocaine at Western Michigan University.
Yeah, he was expelled,
and that is a fact. Yeah, that is a fact. All right,
can't do that. And you know what? You know how hard it. Okay. I think he's great. It's kind of hard to get caught doing that stuff.
Tom Selleck, okay.
He's got a mustache.
Tim Allen still wins.
Yeah. Tom Selleck's good. But Tim Allen had Home Improvement. We've been watching Home Improvement during the stay home thing, like before dinner and stuff. Home Improvement's a good family show.
Great. Yeah, you had the one idea the one day to come in and show off if you shaved or not. You're going to look like Mr. Wilson.
Oh, Wilson. Yeah, over the.
Yeah, I hated that idea. Yeah. Terry Crews, he's from by us. Terry Crews lived down the road from us. So yeah, he is for sure. There's a lot of people Googling right now. Yeah, Tim Allen on the Pure Michigan ads. You got to be from Michigan to know that. You got to be from Michigan. So that is for sure.
The sun sets on the lake. And you know the music in the background of that?
No.
Okay, well, there is Pure Michigan has music. It is from the movie Cider House Rules, which is one of my favorites.
Cider House Rules?
Yeah, you know how sometimes I'll put like good night so and so, you Prince of New England, you like I'll say that when something happens, or I'll say good night. So that's from Cider House Rules, which is one of my favorite books and movies.
Interesting.
And you haven't seen it. I can tell
I
you
have not.
you're being nice.
Yeah, no, I have not. I like cider though, so I might like it.
It's not really about the juice. Is juice cider or juice?
Mark Ingram, no. Mark Ingram, Heisman Trophy winner. Random here. Mark Ingram was one of the mayor's students for a few days, and we were on the same basketball team together. I have his number in my phone right now, so I would not say we are friends, but if you went to Mark Ingram and say, hey, man, do you remember Dan Command, or do you know Dan Command? He would say yes. So that's kind of cool. So, yeah, he went to our school until his senior year. So he went to our school for 11 grades and then moved his senior year. So, yes. The University of Michigan Marching Band. Yes, they are from Michigan. They are from Michigan. All right, Bobby. I think I saw it. Oh, you gave me another one. Okay. All right. I like it, Bobby. For these big ones, I think we go random numbers though. The trivia favorite. I like the trivia on some random ones, but these big giveaways, it's
too high stakes. Too high stakes.
They're too high stakes. I like to give everybody an equal chance, equal chance there. Mike Posner, actually, hey, so Mike Posner, to say music, I am going to have Mike Posner on this show, believe it or not. So Mike Posner is from Birmingham, Michigan. He went to a little school called Birmingham Groves, where one of my best buddies, a water polo coach of Okemos, who I beat for Coach of the Year last year, who he beat me in triple overtime at districts last year. He was the best man in Mike Posner's wedding last summer. So he was a little connection that I had. And Mike Posner's growing out his beard, and I have spoken to him, and I'm going to get him on the channel. So pretty cool. Do you know who Mike Posner is, man?
Not really.
I took a pill in Ibiza. You know that one?
I do not.
I don't know any of the other words, otherwise I'd keep going. But if this song was on, I could go.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I could go. Hey, Mayor.
Yes.
Hey, Mayor.
Yes. Yes.
What time is it?
Giveaway.
Giveaway time.
Giveaway. Giveaway. Oh, I just woke up Owen upstairs. Sorry, man.
How'd you do that?
I yelled loudly.
Oh.
Just kidding. He has a fan. We don't mess with that. We got them used to white noise at an early age.
I'm going to save my thoughts to myself there.
and I would say that I think I know what you think, but I think you don't know the whole thing.
Oh, no. I was just thinking something not appropriate.
Very good. I like how you saved that back. And
yeah.
you're still doing this.
Yeah, it was just childish.
Surely.
Come on. All right. Mayor with a Red Sox jersey?
Yeah, it's my son's little league team from back in the day. I think it's a little broken. Yeah. I don't know. Found it in the drawer. I've been digging through, finding things. That whole dressing now, when I know I have to get dressed up and go to work.
Can I wear a hat? All right. Hold this. Hold that thought. Dressing tomorrow, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's giveaway time, guys. We're going to give away casually a $100 Beard Octane gift card. Mark Ingram, first touch of a football at Grand Blanc High School versus Carmen Ainsworth, who has a great team. Brandon Carr was in the game, who is a pro linebacker, defensive back. 99-yard kick return touchdown. First time he ever touched the ball. He was a freshman. All right. Giveaway time, guys. A $100 Beard Octane gift card. Get some conditioner. Get some more conditioner. Add an leave-in. Get some ginger jamboree. And get some butter and oil.
Or get a little gear. Get a hat, maybe.
Ooh, that's a good time. Gift card, you're right. Gift card is a right time. I believe you have some experience with a $100 gift card.
I do. I was just going to say that. I was blessed back in the beginning of the journey. Joe hooked me up big time. That was a fun thing to do, was to go through and find and spend that money.
Giveaway. Please. only enter once here, guys. Remember, the internet's going to prioritize your answer over everyone else. How about you give me a number 20 through 60? 20 through 60. This is for a $100 gift card to Beard Octane. Yeah, that goes a long way.
Yeah, it does.
20 through 60. Good luck, guys. Yeah, that's $100. That's cray-cray, as the kids would say.
It's huge.
Huge. Bigly, as someone would say.
Bigly?
Bigly. Big L-L-L-Y. Yeah,
that is a word, right?
I don't know. The president uses it, so it's got to be.
Is that a great policy?
I think it's an appropriate standard as a history teacher.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, I'm looking here. If you guys make me re-roll, I will be very flagrant. Is that a proper use of the word, Mr. Language Arts degree?
No, you'd be belligerent. Let's say belligerent. Flagrant is intentional, but intentional what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think flagrant foul. That's an obvious, like you punch the dude in the head. But flagrant what? Belligerent is like angry and crazy.
Why do I associate belligerent with being drunk?
Because that's, how drunk were you? I was belligerent. That people say that a lot. I don't know about your house, but at mine, it doesn't really, one of us says it sometimes, but she's not watching anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody gets belligerent in our house.
Congrats, Jason. Let me make sure real quick. Jason didn't enter multiple times. I know we had some multiple peoples going in there. You guys can only enter once. Otherwise, you're DQ'd forever. I think Jason's clear. Not seeing any other Jasons there. It was not Jason. Jason has won. Jason, congratulations. See how casually we played that? You just won a $100 gift card, and we didn't even
No, and I was just talking about being belligerent.
Yeah. And I just let you.
Yeah. Perhaps you distracted them fraudulently. I like fraudulent. I feel like that's too much. That word fraudulent, that's like you're just showing off when you say fraudulent.
Can fraudulent be used in a way to describe someone's actions?
Oh yeah, that is what it is. Fake actions.
So can I say someone's personality is fraudulent?
No, I feel like that gets into your tenses.
Okay.
Present tense versus past tense versus future tense. You can talk about fraudulent actions in the past, but their personality, they'd just be, I would use a different word. I would say they're a liar, or they're fake. They're a fraud. A fraud would, I guess a fraud is talking about somebody who did some stuff in the past, in my opinion.
Okay.
The way it rings in my ear.
Okay. I hope that's not how excited Jason is. He said, "What's your email?" I hope he's got victory arms back there. I hope he's woke up his whole family. Yeah, I hope you're more excited than that.
I know, because that's awesome.
Yeah, otherwise I'm very let down. Jason, my email's, I highlighted your comment. My email is right here. Dan_command@yahoo.com. Yahoo.com. Take it back. I was just giving him a hard time. I know he's excited. Congrats, Jason. He said, hex yeah. Hex yes. All the hex. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Right there. And I think we still have $100 to give away.
No, we just did that. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're right.
I'm glad I'm here because you'd be giving away too much. We're not giving away $200. We already gave it. No. And we did, unless I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Am I dead wrong?
You're wrong. You're dead wrong. You're fraudulent. You're giving away a $100 Chesapeake gift card.
Wow. So I
There's
guess
one more.
I was speaking it with fraudulence.
What? Everybody's like, no. A couple people are like, no, there's another giveaway. It's like, yeah, no, we know. We're just joking. What? David said. Whoa, well played. Yes, we have another one, guys. Get peaked. That's a good phrase. So something did me dirty today. I got the stomach grumbles all day. Could have been the stress. Can stress induce grumbles?
Sure. Could be a breakfast cookie.
I think it was breakfast sausage that we had for dinner.
That'll get you.
Yeah. So, question. We have professional Zoom meetings tomorrow. I know, obviously, in front of students, I got to be to the T, right? Look really, really nice. Right. Dan used it in a way that could be right, but he would be stating the obvious. Dan is noticeable. I'm completely lost, Bobby. I'm so sorry. But, Mayor, am I allowed to wear, it won't be some in-your-face like Dan C hat or anything like that, but do you think it is acceptable in these Zoom meetings where my image is going to be like this big to have a hat on?
I think it's no big deal.
I think so too. We had females that were wearing hats in our team meeting once, and I didn't think it was a big deal.
Yeah, I think people got bigger fish to fry. As long as it doesn't say like mayor's, mayor something, that series of mayor hats that are somewhat inappropriate. There's no series, guys. I'm joking. I'm sorry. It's
So I think I'm gonna wear a hat. Are you gonna wear a hat?
I don't know yet. Maybe. Do you want
Strength in numbers?
Okay. All right. You got it.
Add a tie. Oh, Kyle said he's gonna do Zoom in his PJs, but he adds a tie.
Can I go like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Little crooked.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? And this, the opening credits for Fresh Prince. Your home's to Bel-Air. And he gets in the taxi. He goes,
Flagrant means noticeable. You are noticeable.
okay.
Or would get flagrantly?
I think I was thinking of like malice with the intent to do harm. More so, flagrant is just noticeable. Okay, it's yeah.
Do cornrows? That is a hair goal of mine with this mullet. Could you? Oh, some like dripping. I've said it before on stream.
That might be too much.
No, for work it would be.
No, I just mean like too much. Like, wow, like a cornrowed mullet. Is that legal?
Mm-hmm. Spreewell, I would call it. It would have a name.
Like Latrell?
Spreewell.
Latrell. Wasn't there Latrell Spreewell? Is that what it's at? Okay.
And what kind of hairdo did Latrell have?
Yeah, a
He
cornrow
had a mullet, cornrows. They were hanging off the back, dripping. As JAC says, you'd be saucy. I would be dripping in swagoo.
All right.
That's what they'd say. That might be too much. It's never too much. It's never too much, Logan. I would be saucing it. The corn roll row. I want to say roll. The corn row mullet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna happen, guys. He said riff raff. I love riff raff.
I can do the braiding.
Python.
I can do some braiding. I don't think you want me doing that. I don't know how they get it like tight to your head like that. But if that helps, I don't know if that helps. Maybe I'm not the guy to go to for your cornrow mullet.
I don't know.
Probably not. But I will admire it.
It's gonna happen though. Even if it's for a day. Would I be taking it serious? A lot of you are like, I can't see you doing that. It's not serious. But sometimes you got to go with the shock and awe. I'm not scared of that.
You're not.
Ice Cube approved. I watched last night, Sam and myself, we watched 22 Jump Street. Channing Tatum.
Any good?
Jonah Hill. Ice Cube.
Did you like it?
Oh, we've seen it many times, but last night was let's explore what Tim has kind of thing. We settled on that. Yeah. Great movie. Great movie, guys.
The Hangover, same kind of thing.
Great movie.
Good laugh. What a
that 22 movie. Jump Street is highly underrated. Channing Tatum plays like a dumb role, a funny role. Like it's perfect. It's not too serious. It's hilarious. 21 Jump Street was better. I enjoy both, Bobby. I'm not here to compare and tear down. I enjoy both, Bobby. Bobby out here spreading positivity earlier. Now he's trying to tear me down. Just kidding. No, it's a funny movie. Number one's hilarious. Jump Street 22. 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street's funny. It's great movies. Great movies. All right. Do a blowout on that beard. I have a video titled The Beard Blowout. So I have. That is a fact. Okay. You think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I do.
You do?
I do.
You do? Okay. Just want to make sure we're on that same page. Drink. Oh, yeah, we do got to drink. I said I have a video on that. Drink!
He's right.
You guys are right. They are. Olivia was correct there. Thank you for all the ladies represented tonight. I think that adds a layer of amazing perspective, but also like keep us in check. Like, hey, guys, remember, there's ladies in here. So I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
It's true.
All right. But I got to wrap it in a silk scarf when I go to bed. Oh, you fancy. You fancy. And we got another lady in here. My husband won. He's so pumped. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. Very cool, Jessica. He didn't seem pumped. If you would like to have a little conversation.
Oh, come on. Give him a break. He was probably so excited. He typed it with one hand.
Mayor, let me go.
Okay.
Unleash the beast. I think
open the
we
door.
were having a discussion with him about expressing his emotions. And it's okay as men to show our emotions. We should be able to let it out. Okay? I'm just kidding. Jessica, I'm just kidding. And we got everybody here. We got Anna Hip in here. Mr. Hip won earlier. We got some beard struggle for, I think she said her dad, my pops. So I would imagine dad, unless you got some weird nicknames, but hey, whatever. I thought Wednesday dude, what you talking about, hillbilly? Look at this guy gone.
We just had how many things did we just had to work in the giveaways, man.
Yeah. We got Angela in here, dude. We got the whole crew of females. I love it. I would say I'm pretty good with talking with females, right? I have zero intentions of course, trying to pick up any females. I think that's always a weird underlining dynamic for some people. I don't have any interest in impressing you, you know? So it's I like to feel like I can have great conversations. I have a beautiful wife that I'm proud of, and I got a blister on my hands. Dude, I was working today. Let me see how I show that. You see that little guy there?
I think so.
Right here?
Yep. Guitar
random. Man, I got a blister. Do you pop blisters? What's the consensus here?
I would put I don't think it does any good to pop them. That fluid will get reabsorbed. Put a Band-Aid on it if it bugs you and you don't like hitting it, though. Like, same thing I do for a splinter. You know, if the kids don't want to get it out, I put a Band-Aid over it. It kind of warms, get a little more moisture in the skin, and it's going to come out on its own, or at least you're not going to catch it on things until your skin will push that out. With a blister, I'm not a popper on blisters. It's my policy.
We're all over the place. No, release it. No, pop it. Hurry. Oh, we're all over the place, guys. And I went from talking about females to a blister real quickly.
That's all you know. He's not interested.
Yeah, I'm not used to right. I wasn't stuck on it. I'm not used to this man work all the time around the house. You know?
Right. That's all right.
Yeah, I don't. It opens up an infection. I'm a command. Infections run from us. Have you ever seen me get hiccups? It's pretty remarkable what I'm able to do. I do the same with infections. I just say, and it goes away.
Y'all don't want any of this.
Baby hand Dan, yeah. I have larger than average hands. I'm 6'3". All right, here's a pop can. I look at that. I make this look like a baby. This ain't no baby Mountain Dew. This is a real Mountain Dew. These are man hands. Man hands. All right, baby hands.
No, everyone at home.
You're probably typing with your baby Whopper hands. What was that commercial called? Wasn't it Baby Whopper?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He said I meant with soft hands. Well, clarify, Connor. No, I do. There's no doubting that. I am not a calloused hard man at all. I've got like one here, one here. I do got a little bit of like redness from whenever I hit the punching bag for whatever reason. You see that? I feel it right there. I don't know why. It's like a blood blister that always shows up. Yeah. Hey, Mayor.
Yeah. What's up?
How you doing?
Oh, I'll give myself an 8 for considering it's almost the midnight. Maybe a 9.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get that energy recharge that your wife, Betsy, predicted you would?
I really did. I can't believe we've been, is it almost 3 hours? Just goes. It's fun.
Yeah.
So she was right again.
Yeah. You should punch with. Oh, I do, but I get crazy sometimes. I get crazy with my knuckles. I like it. Hey, Mayor.
Yay, what's up?
How you doing? Good?
I'm still a solid 8, 9. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What time is it?
Giveaway?
Giveaway time, guys.
Did you think I was gonna go quiet and then I went loud?
I did that too. That's why I threw it to you. I wanted to see where you were going.
G to the I to the V to the E to the A to the W to the A to the Y. I forgot the space. But it's there. You got it.
It is time for a $100 Chesapeake giveaway.
That's all.
$100 Chesapeake giveaway.
Can I use that to buy oil?
Yes.
Can I use it for butter?
Yes.
Can I use it for gummy vitamins?
Probably yes.
Apparel?
That's a gray area, but maybe.
Probably some.
Probably some.
And you said oil again?
I would say a couple oils.
Yeah, at least. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah. Maybe a conditioner.
Oh. That could be good. It's a popular item. When we were hanging out with Gary, that was one of those that there people were picking up. Remember when we used to do things like have people together in the same place? Remember that? That back in the olden days when we would like more than like 10 people would get into the same place and they would do something like talk. Do you remember that? Like it was a while back. Maybe it was before your time. You remember that?
You would have to explain it better than that.
It was like a word that sounded like a oud, like crowd, like a crowd of people.
Oh, I heard they used to shake hands.
No, that was probably one of those movies you watch after 11 o'clock where they're shaking hands. Yuck.
Or hugged.
Huh?
Hug?
What is like a milk jug?
Like you put some people go like one arm in like this and the other arm to the chest, but some people go full 2 arms like over the shoulder, under the other shoulder, and they come in close.
Like in a Zoom meeting, you do that.
I think so, yeah.
Not like or a Google Meetup. Like you and I you would hug right here.
Yeah.
Talking about.
And they would do that at like restaurants.
I've heard that word, but it seems like distant memory now.
Yeah, they would touch people's beards. Like I heard they would come up to somebody and like touch their beard.
What? Would they take their face mask off first? Or would they ask?
I don't know. I'd have to research that.
Would they not have a face mask?
No, they had to. Are you crazy?
Okay, they were out in public. They had a face mask.
Yeah, what is that? I've always wanted to explore one of those restaurants. They sound fascinating.
What
fresh food comes out to you, but then this idea that you pay them money to bring it to the table, that's kind of strange to me.
Your table at home.
That's true.
They bring it to your home? I don't understand.
No, you go to this building, you pay more for it, and then you pay them even more afterwards.
And then you take it home and eat it in the safety, right? You don't.
Nope. You eat it there. I think there was people like to your side, behind you.
What would happen? Like, let's say you're out at one of these buildings, and you had to go to the bathroom. Like, you have to go home. So that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even think they had like sneeze guard like shields or anything.
I don't know. The only stores I know is pharmacy and a grocery store. Oh, and gas stations. That's all there is. I don't remember. The world has moved on.
they'd cook the food for you with like no mask on and sometimes no gloves.
Is this a movie you saw?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And I did see that people like, I don't get it. I don't understand it at all, but they would get like a ball and they had like intended purposes with the ball, sometimes like clashing into each other to get it over a line.
In a Zoom meeting or Google Meetups?
In person, like
in what?
Yes.
They're all in the same family.
Nope.
Like these contact things are you're freaking me out, man.
Not only that, people would go and sit unbelievably close to each other to watch it. They didn't even do anything. They just went there to watch.
Man, you're talking stuff you see on Hollywood movies. This is crazy. I don't know what world. Oh yeah, it's like, it's like one of those movies where it's like staggered timeline. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm confused. Okay, Inception. I can't follow that. This isn't. You're talking like crazy sci-fi movie. I can't follow your storyline. This doesn't make any sense.
It gives me anxiety.
Right. I do think there's going to be an element of that when you get out. Like,
I do.
People are going to take a little while.
Even if they're like, it's back to normal now, we're going to have have you ever been in a serious car accident?
Yeah.
Going back and driving after a serious car accident takes a long time to go back to normal.
Traumatizing.
Yeah, really.
Go through all that.
You're going to experience some post-traumatic stress from this. And I'm not saying that lightly or in a funny, I really do.
Yeah, I think people are going through I know people are going through hard times with this.
Yeah.
I hope like I said, I think it's going to change some stuff. I hope it doesn't take out what a community is and what people, I hope we don't lose that. And I don't think that we will. It would be weird. Like, even now, if we go back, I think it would pretty much like, let's say tomorrow we started back in school. I think we would catch right back into things. But with what they're saying and like kind of not finishing the year, things are going to be different for a while.
I agree. It's gonna linger. It's gonna be very, 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 very interesting. And I think we have to be careful with the precedents that we are setting, right? George Washington's presidency was so important because every single thing George Washington did was setting precedent for the president. He had to come up with what you called him. Some people wanted to call him Your Excellence, Your Highness. They wanted to call him these different things. He was invited to funerals. He was invited to dinners. He didn't want to shake people's hands. He had to establish the precedent of shaking people's hands. He didn't know if he should accept money. He didn't know if he should. Every single thing he did was a precedent. What we're doing right now, everything is a precedent, and hopefully we're not too light to come back to it.
Yeah. You got to see Hamilton. There's a whole song about when he stepped, the term limits for the president when he stepped down and stepping back as a show of strength rather than weakness.
Oh,
and setting that kind of trend.
Biggest choice of all time. He could have been the king of the United States. They were begging him to come back, and he said, no man should serve more than 2 terms. Dude, you're telling me the whole country is begging me to come back? Dope. Sign me up.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that parking spot. But we digress. Midnight giveaway here. What are we giving away here, Mayor?
$100 to the amazing Chesapeake Beard Company. Right? Beard and grooming now. Beard and grooming.
Yes. Is beard oil, balm, or butter better for arid temperatures? Beard oil always, first, always, no matter what temperatures. And then after that, you want to go butter over balm. Bam. You ask, we receive.
Have you done a giveaway this late before?
What's that?
Is this the latest giveaway you've ever done?
I have no idea.
Okay.
It's possible. No, I've had New Year's Eve streams where we gave away at midnight and stuff. So no. Okay.
Whatever.
Giveaway here. Dun-dun-dun. Billy, let's keep the politics out of there, my man. I appreciate you, but thank you. This is for a Chesapeake $100 gift card giveaway. Thank you, Gary, for your generosity. He just wanted to make somebody smile, and I think this will be mission accomplished. Mission accomplished here, okay?
see you smile. Go ahead.
In this giveaway, guys, remember the internet is going to prioritize your answer and only enter once. That's about it. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, let's go ahead and hit the thumbs up there. We're doing well. We almost have 200 likes on this stream, man.
Not bad.
That's a good Wednesday.
That's a good Wednesday.
That is a good Wednesday.
Give away like $500 and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, JAC, you're gonna get banned right before a giveaway. You can't do that.
Oh, no, yeah.
That I'm just trying to milk it here to get to midnight, and you're gonna get
midnight up crazy on us. Yeah.
Come on. We don't want to ban you before then. Everybody else is like, please, banner, give me my chance.
All right. Yeah, as
DanC and Mayor improv good enough for Saturday Night Live or Second City. Oh, Steve, stop it. Stop.
We're working on it. Yeah, we started with our Beardy Mongo a couple streams ago, and then started riffing on the way things used to be, the world that it was.
This is not an exaggeration. I received a message from somebody that could not find Beardy Mongo in the Google Play Store. Well,
they had that dispute with Apple. That's why it's not there. You can only get it. You have to have a Apple.
And they're in here right now, and we can laugh about it. But it was hilarious when they messaged me. They're like, "I cannot find that game." I'm like, "We were joking."
Beardy Mongo.
Yeah, Beardy Mongo. All right. Tyler says, "How do we enter?" Well, this is wait, it's not real. This is how you enter here. This is going to be Pete says, "Yep, it was me." It was Pete. I was cracking up though.
Hey,
only enter once. Remember, the internet's going to prioritize your answer. You're going to enter this past Monday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. On the East Coast. Yeah. You're going to type right now a number 1 through 40. Good luck. I'll give you a clue. This was my dad's high school basketball number.
Actually, that is a little bit of a clue.
It is a little bit.
Because there's a few numbers it couldn't be. Because there's some illegal uniform numbers.
Back then, you think?
No, still right now.
I mean, but back then, was it a legal uniform number? He's old.
Yeah, I think the way, because it goes, I told you it's like about the officials and how the officials signal the scorebook.
Okay.
Have I talked to you about that?
Yeah.
I didn't know this, but we bought some of that. Our school bought some of that jersey number, and we shouldn't have because they got kicked out of the games.
That's crazy. Everett has won. What do you win, Mayor?
$100 to Chesapeake Beard and Grooming Company. Thank you, Gary. That is awesome. I hope that Everett has a big smile.
Everett, yeah, he's I think it's is it Everett?
Yeah,
Everett.
Everett. I think you just say it fast. It could be either one.
It's Everett. Yep, Everett. He says, "Thanks, fellas. Awesome." Okay, let me make sure I get this down. And yeah, contact me, and then I'll get you in contact with them somehow. Obviously, it'll be a code online, so it's not going to be like a shipping thing. So I probably don't need your shipping address or Jason's, but I have your email, and that'll be good to go. So cool. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for the positivity in his life. That's beautiful, man. Thank you, Angela. That's crazy to see. I'm assuming the wife recognize that aspect where many wives would roll their eyes, oh, you're doing more beard stuff. But to pull out that true purpose of what we do, that's cool.
Yeah, because when we love our spouse, you like to see them have something positive happen for them, and you can't always just be you doing it. When the outside world can reach in and show you that there's good and there's positivity out there, it does help. It gives us a little bit more gumption to keep on moving.
David says, "Man, I needed this tonight. Thank you guys." David, thank you, man. You were here from the start. You're here to the finish. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. So thank you. We're always here, but we appreciate when you guys hang out, man. It's really, really, really nice, man. Adam says, "What oil you recommend that would last majority of the day?" Adam, shoot me a message on here's my contact info, or here's our contact information. First, my email is dan_command@yahoo.com in case anybody needs that. And then here are both of our Instagrams. Go follow the Mayor. He's trying to get that IG game up.
Slowly but surely.
All right. All right. JAC said this was my first Beard Live. Well, welcome. Hopefully, just hopefully, it's not your last.
Yeah.
You have extremely valuable input tonight. So thank you.
Yeah, that is our goal.
Yes.
As you can see, it's not high stakes. It's low key.
Yep.
You know, some things are weird. Some things are weirder than others. Some people are weirder than others. It is what it is.
Yes. Hope you guys enjoyed the love today. We want all of you to know we stick together and share a smile. And absolutely, Gary, thank you, man. Thank you, guys. And thank you guys for supporting Norseman Beard Co. right here. Thank you, everyone, for the support. And we do have me and Scuba, Mr. BeardTube, still have our contest going for content creators. And how many entries? We've had over 20, I would say, right now. So not a crazy amount, but I've probably received 20 videos. And we'll be doing that in the next few days. We wanted to extend it to offer a few more. And we've got some good ones, the majority beard related. So you got a good chance to stand out if you send me a video that's not beard related. So,
and that's okay.
Just a thought. And if you are not picked, please blame Scuba, not me. I'll just throw that out there.
Fair.
That's fair. That's fair. Yep. He has more subs, so it makes sense. All right, Mayor.
Hey guys, thank you as always for being here. You filled my bucket. I'm feeling more positive, feeling more energized going into face tomorrow. So thank you as always.
Yeah, today was not a smooth sailing day for me, like most of my days are. Today was packed, was loaded with responsibilities, unplanned things that were slinging my way. And I thank you guys, man. You completely lifted my mind and even my mood, right? Even the way I was approaching things was probably brought down by some different things. And you guys have completely, like, some of the things that I'm like was worried about now, I'm like, whatever. Whatever. So thank you guys, man. That means a lot to me. So thank you. The mayor and myself have a big day tomorrow. A couple hours of meetings to figure out everything for our remote teaching. And there's a lot more to it than just, hey, we're teaching this. We have to put the standards down that we're teaching, when we're teaching it, how we're teaching, all that stuff. So we have a big day tomorrow, and we are excited to help those families out and really move on. That's what I'm excited about, is to start teaching.
Yeah. It's a piece of me that's been missing since we, haven't been doing it. That's why we teach, because we love it and it's part of us.
Spot on. Thank you, guys. Appreciate everything. Mayor, thank you for hanging out. I'm excited to get that gut biome ready for some hate next week.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
And we'll probably be live 9:30 p.m. on Friday. Check our socials, and we'll keep you guys posted. All right, guys. Thank you. You know what we say here. Stay bearded.